stolen bases are gonna be building our team today. So it doesn't make a ton of sense, but it's kind of like yesterday's video. We're gonna be kind of like spinning a wheel, and whatever kind of number it lands on, someone had to steal that amount of bases in that season, if that makes sense. If you were in here yesterday, it makes more sense, you know? Was off today, some doctor's appointment on mile 8 of my 10. Mile session. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I was talking about chat. Defending you. But, yeah, rally W. Oh, okay. Wait. What did I miss? Was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. ET, what's up, man? I see you. Scrappy, what's up, brother? I don't know. Philly 20 days in a row, though. Austin with 5 days in a row. Let's go, Austin. Let's go, buddy. Hopper and I aren't always shit-talking you. Dude, sometimes he's on my side. Sometimes he joins forces with me. Did I see Nature Boy in here, too? I did. What's up, Nature Boy? Hungry at some points, but I've found some healthier options to fill the initial voids. Nice. Nice, dude. Gus, Spencer, Rogie, what's up, man? I see you boys on the YouTube. The dieting's always the hardest, Truthy. That's what I believe. Anytime I really get into it, dude, I think the dieting's the hardest, man. What's up, all-nighter? What's up, Pedro? Fusion, what's up, my boy? Tri-hops on your side, you're good. You good? You good? You good? Shafco, appreciate that follow. What's up, man? What state I'm in? Different state of mind. We got what? 20? No. That's bad math. A little bit over a month until MLB 26 comes out, man. I'm excited. But really quick, man. I know a lot of you guys have not been around this long, quite this long, but we used to have something pretty consistently. It was on Fridays, but normally content's on Fridays, so we're not going to have it on Fridays. I was looking at Saturdays. Basically, it was kind of like Co-op Friday, but it's going to be Co-op Saturday. And how it worked was anybody that was on the top gifters or cheers of the week, every single Saturday got a guaranteed game, and then after that, we kind of just let anybody be into it. So we're going to bring that back going into 26. The other thing we're going to bring back, nope, I don't have another thing. The other thing was supposed to be whatever the fuck you guys want to see. If you guys, got stuff you want to see going into the new game, man, if you guys have any ideas, we got to come up with them. Because I was looking through my DMs the other day, the amount of people, like, obviously people in stream hit us up, but the amount of people that want to run some co-op games, it's a fucking lot of them. Bring back your flawless runs. Haven't seen them in some time. I know. Well, dude, it's honestly because I do more content now, truth. I don't do as many flawless runs. But I'll write them down. I got flawless runs on there. A stadium we actually use. True. Create a stadium. Good call. We'll doing the deciding or just like record. So we're gonna spin the wheel today. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. Pete, what's up, baby boy? What's up? I gotta do all-time stolen base leader single season and just see what this wheel's gonna look like. All-time stolen base leaders single season. Oh my! Wow. All right, does anybody, don't Google it. Don't be a fucking pussy. And if you know the answer, I mean, don't tell me the answer, but guess. If you don't know the answer, take a guess. I had no idea this was the number. Most in one season, what's your guess? By a single season, most stolen bases. Cyborg, what's up, man? Did you work out today? I got some cardio in and got my steps in. 109, 90, 82, over 167, 133. Hopper's close. It's actually 138 by Hugh Nicole. Next one up is Ricky Henderson at 130. Then we also have Lubed Cock at 118. That's dude, that's unbelievable, man. All right, so 130, 118 we got to keep on there. Wow. What about 2025? Who led the season 2025? Why is it so different? Does anybody have a legit explanation? Jose Caballero led with 49 of them? Is that true? That's what Google's saying. I was guessing Ricky's. I had no idea about the other guy. That's unbelievable. Dude, that's insane. Truly crazy, dude. Wow, that's a lot of fucking stolen bases, dude. 138 in a season. Jose Ramirez had 44 stolen bases. Juan Soto was like, what? Are people not stealing bases anymore? How the fuck is Juan Soto fourth with 38? Bobby Witt makes sense. O'Neal Cruz makes sense. Ellie De La Cruz makes sense. Trey Turner, Pete Crow. That's wow. That actually blows my mind. The guy in third, also in the 1880s with 129. How many did Shohei have? Let me look. He's not on. He's not at least in the top 25, unless I'm missing him. No, Shohei's not in the top 25. Playful gets 250 a season. Me? Fucking me? Had 50 over 2 years ago. Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be putting on the wheel, dude. Maybe we'll do Team Dominican Republic to start us off today. If anybody wants to make the USA team build, bro, and then go up against us, or you can just make a regular team build, but we're not doing this one on Legend. We're gonna do the Team Dominican Republic team build for the World Baseball Classic. We got my man Zydro coming in with a brand new Tier 1 sub to the channel. Zydro, welcome on into the stream there, buddy. Thank you for the Tier 1 sub. I appreciate your love, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see some sub hype in this chat from my man Zydro coming in with a brand new Tier 1. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the Tier 1 sub. I don't know why it's not popping up in the chat. I see it in my activity feed. We literally, you know what's really weird, bro? Is like there's a level 1 hype train. There's not a fucking thing in the activity feed. What? Hey, Kelly.
This is Playful time, everyone.
It's Playful time, everyone. Everyone, Playful's about to get crazy in Raw Dog Nature Boy. 10 gifted coming out of my boy Nature Boy. 266 to the channel for the kid. I'm about to get fired up and pop my fucking tits out. Level 4 hype train right out of the gate after 10 gifted coming out of my boy Nature Boy. Fire me the fuck up, buddy. Fire me on up, baby. Nature Boy taking over the #1 spot on the lead. If we're live Saturday, which I'm planning to be, we're doing co-op Saturday. How do I do this? Date added, recently added. How do I do this, though? How do I filter it? Is this how it works? I think so, yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Shout out Uncle Nature Boy if anybody got a gifted sub from the man. Tits out, maybe, bro. Hey, fucking maybe. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 10, brother. I appreciate that, dog. Okay, let's actually unlock this Beltran while we find somebody to play. Straw Hat, what's up, baby? What's up, buddy? How do I do this? The Beltran. Is there moments? Somebody said there's moments for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking yeah, guy. Do you see my name on the on-time stolen base leaders? Nope, I did not. I saw your name on a registered sex offender list, though, Jacob. Does that count? Is that what you're talking about? 10 moments. That's one way to keep the hype train going. That's one way to keep the hype train going. Matty J coming in with 750 biddies, letting everybody in the office and everybody at home and anybody wearing a pair of headphones know that he's excited today. Matty J, appreciate the biddies there, man. We got Fusion gifting one over to the hype train. 41 to the channel for the man, Fusion. Thank you for the gift of sub. I appreciate the love, buddy. See some gifties in this chat from my man Fusion coming in with a gifted sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Making the team right now. If you're down, say less. Let's do it, Fusion. Make Team USA. Fusion, what's the rating looking like, big dog?
Ball inside.
Angel, what's up, man? Got it. Get down. Scarpy, you could play us for the stolen base game. I feel like they could mix up a couple lyrics, but okay. Topped out at 850 this year. I'm a dog for real. All right, say less, bro. As long as you've hit the 7 to 800, we got. Oh, hey, hold on here. We got Bear with a 25-day streak. Bear, what's up, buddy? Can I click your name and see how many fucking messages you've typed in here? 3 messages coming out of my man Bear. And one of them is just thanking Nature Boy for the sub. He's been in here for 25 days straight. Shout out to Bear2217. Appreciate the streak, buddy. Pete, what's up, man? How we doing? A little 5-day streak. Kelly Jacob with 5 and 2. You doing moments right now? Yeah, I want this Beltran. You normally don't see me doing moments, but I do want this Beltran. Miles, a 30-day streak, baby! Miles, you must be lurking recently. How many do I got? I don't know, Bob. It should show. Nathan, what's up, man? Nathan, I gotta get this. What's it called, bro? This Beltran first, man. Then we're gonna be starting the video. Don't you worry. Bob, normally it'll pop up for you, dude. Kershaw, I'm gonna give you PTSD. Hey, Brent Champatch. Hey, buddy. How we doing, brother? Shambach, not only starting this week, but definitely starting in 26. We're bringing back co-op Saturdays. We had such a fucking electric time the other day that we're bringing it back to the streets. Good man just hopped off the treadmill? Bro, what? The boys are grinding. We have Truthy back on the workout grind. We have Shambach on the treadmill. We have the kid getting in 10K steps a day. I can't wait for co-op to be good this year. Co-op will be good this year. Let's go. I'm at a 1 streak. Please shout me out, strength streamer. Nope. No. I don't think I will, motherfucker. Give me a blue. 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 Give me a fucking blue. Give me a blue here. Give me a blue. 25 grand in my pocket, though, to get some new cards. Let's go. We got my man Golden Rain coming in with some Golden Rain of his own. That's 1,000 biddies coming out of the young man. Shout out Golden Rain coming in with 1,000 fucking biddies. Golden, thank you, brother. I believe that might be... No, Matty J definitely has the lead this week. I was going to say you might have been taking over the #1 lead on the week, but I think Matt, with specifically the orgy sound, has the #1 lead. Hey, Yaba. Truthy, I wouldn't jinx it, dude. I wouldn't jinx it. Aiden, what's up, man? I see you on the YouTube. Little R8, what's up, buddy? I see you on the YouTube. Who's the next franchise going to do in Madden? After the Browns? I don't know, man. It's probably going to be our last one. What do I have to do here? Tally 2 hits. Oh. Golden, how we doing today, man? Thank you again for the video, sir.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I'm in here 1 day a year and streamer won't even co-sign my house.
Next Madden cover, My guess Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Thank you. Appreciate the 100 biddies, Noah. What's up, buddy? That custom team, if you want it, the Gotham team. I'll check it out. I'm absolutely down to check it out. I'm with it. I'm with it. Who is my next Madden guess? Okay. You know who I hope it's really not? Drake May. I love my boy Drake May, dude. And I would be excited for him if he was on the cover. But I'd be fucking terrified because of the curse of the Madden cover. So, you know, I don't really give a fuck who they put on it. Just don't have him on my team, is all I'm asking here. Truly all I'm asking. I'm a memory museum. All right, Fusion, let me just unlock this guy, and then, let me know. Saquon still had 1K yards and stayed healthy. True, but that didn't look like Saquon. That did not look like Saquon. That looked like Ellen DeGeneres out there.
Ball!
Philly says we got cursed with Patulo. See? You did. True. Fucking true here. Lights. Philly's right. Philly, that was a great poll. I gotta give it to you. I'd do a bracket again this year? Wait, what? When did they do that? Been watching your streams for some days now. Been watching your YouTube videos for a while. Love everything you do. Just getting better, brother. Let's go. Wait.
How many times has your ass turned into a confetti cannon today?
On a legitimate note, 4, and maybe 5 because I'm actually drinking something with dairy right now. So at the moment the tally is 4, but that's not to say it won't be more. Appreciate the 100 biddies there, Tommy. Appreciate it. Matt Collins will be your number 1 next year if Drake's on the cover. I know. Well, honestly, if Drake's on the cover, my best guess is that Josh McDaniels leaves the Patriots.
It's 0-1.
And yeah, that would be my guess if somehow we trade. And then we sign Patulo as the head coach. How many big fan do you have? Like the ones that blow wind or the ones that support the channel? Yaramadavidalis. How do you say that name? Yaramadav. I don't know how to. I don't know. Thoughts on Tigers on Valdez? What does the rotation look like? The ones that blow wind or the ones that blow streamer? True. Go Lish, what up, brother? Wait, let me look real quick. What is their rotation now? I know they have, obviously, Scoob. I think they have Casey Mize. Do they have a guy named Job, or am I on drugs? Let me look. Tigers rotation 2026. Can we get an updated rotation? Scooball, Flaherty, Casey Mize, Troy Melton, Reese Olson, but now they do have Valdez.
Ball.
Dingler, Jake Rogers as their catchers.
Ball.
Then they got Torkelson, who I like. I don't know if he's actually that great. And then Colt Keith. Gleyber Torres played pretty well last year from what I remember. Colt Keith, I couldn't tell you. Riley Green played well. I know that. Kerry Carpenter played well. I don't know about Parker Meadows and Wenzel Perez. I mean, I would assume they only get better with Valdez, yeah? I mean, they made the playoffs last year, right?
Safe. He's in there.
Oh, they have... What? Wait, they signed Kenley Jansen? Or did they have Kenley Jansen? Am I on crack? They have Will Vest, Tyler Holton. I don't know about Kyle Finnegan. I don't know about Brant Herder, Brennan Hanafy, and then they got Kenley Jansen. This is actually really cool. I kind of like looking at that. Let me look at the Red Sox real quick. ESPN's got to do some updating, bro. ESPN got to do some updating here. Crochet, they still have Sonny Gray. They have Bello, Pinelli early, and then Johan Oviedo. Is what the rotation shows. Did we trade Jordan Hicks? Is that true? We have Wilson Contreras, Tristan Casas, Romy, Marcelo Mayer, Story, Duran, Rafaela Abreu, and then Anthony. As much as I do love most of those guys, dude, we do have to trade an outfielder. We really do. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Sorry, I got distracted. Thank you for Jordan Hicks. Who did we get for Jordan Hicks? Money for life. Appreciate that follow, buddy. What the fuck? Dude, Shambatch has been on one the past 2 days. Been on one. 1 year to win the World Series. Good luck because Scooball is gone next year. I know. He's going to the Red Sox next year. Red Sox don't even have any of the players they traded for Devers anymore. Yeah, which makes me bummed, but at the same time, I mean, we did play better after we left him. I kind of just wish we still had Bregman, dude. Oh, okay. Scooball's a Dodger next year, unfortunately. No. If he becomes a Dodger, that lockout will never end. Let Shohei Ohtani hit it from behind, though. I would. I would hate to be a Rockies fan. $101. Can that be over his head? Okay. Hey, Cardi. Oh, yeah, facts. Aiden, facts. Absolutely. Okay, like, serious question, though. Like, what happens to the Dodgers when they start having to pay out? With all those, like, long-term deals they're doing? Are they just going to be dog shit then? Like, what happens then? Do they just have unlimited V-Bucks, or, like, what's going on?
Safe!
If Scooball becomes a Dodger, I will piss in my own mouth and puke? What? I don't think you have to do all that, bro. You could just stop watching baseball. You could literally just boycott baseball. You don't need to go fucking crazy with it. Yeah, I'm gonna shove a bunch of rocks up my ass. What?
He's
Why?
out.
I'd sell out for 4 to 5 trophies. The Dodgers getting the 3-peat. I could see him getting the 3-peat. Suck for a decade with a case full of trophies. True. Fair. That was supposed to be the Rams, dude. They were supposed to sell out, get the Super Bowl. But now they're really good, and they got some picks next year, too. And they got a really good fucking team. We got Country Sean coming with a 7-month resub to the channel. Let's see some resubs out of this chat. Fucking Country Sean. What up, buddy? Gave it a 7 months, Unc. Appreciate the 7 months, buddy. How we doing? I know. It's gonna be crazy though once Stafford and Sean McVay decide to go. Who we got for the Super Bowl? Patriots all day, Betty. Hey, all I'm gonna say, you guys know Vegas wins. That's why Vegas exists, right? And just saw a post today. Seahawks have 70% of the bets. Not on a specific site. They have 70% of the bets. And it said it was the most in Super Bowl history. So good luck to the Seahawks bettors. Good luck. Not only do we have Vegas, we also have the referees, baby. And apparently we also have God on our side because Nick Manawari also suffered an injury in practice the other day. Supposed to play with a high ankle sprain, but we'll see. We got Uncle Snake coming in with a 57-month Tier 3 resub to the channel. Tier 3 has been for at least 50 of them. Might be our longest active Tier 3. Let's see some resubs in this chat for Sneak. 57 months at tier 3, baby. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Thank you. He was walking. He returned to practice. Yeah, absolutely. With a sprained ankle, though? You're trying to tell me he's going to be 100%? Good luck. Hey, buddy. How do you sit out of the Super Bowl with an ankle sprain? No, you don't. I don't think he's going to sit out. That even makes it, I wouldn't say better, because he's still a great player, but, and they're probably going to have him on 40 different horse tranquilizers, but. Exactly, Power. Exactly. Give him the Rogers perks. Nantucket, more like, can I tuck it? I would let you. I honestly would debate letting you do that. You doing franchise later? I will be, yeah. We're just unlocking Beltran, get to a couple videos. And honestly, dude, I'm not sure how long the stream's gonna run. I've had a pretty shit day. And we'll see how we're feeling. You won't even feel that ankle when the game starts? Probably not. Just give him the anal plug. He'll be too focused on that to feel the pain in his ankle. Okay. Okay. Rio, appreciate that follow. Amy, what's up? I see you on YouTube. They need to add a floor cap in the MLB. I agree. And they should not be able to do the deferred contracts. I think the deferred contracts are fucking stupid. Dorito. I need to see a Pats moneyline bet slip out of you, dude. I just need to, okay? AJ's been sending me win after win on hockey, right? And he's like, he's betting on hockey, he's winning. I'm like, good for you, bro. That better be going on Pats moneyline. Or I don't want you to call yourself a New England sports fan.
Ball, that's high. Aye.
Hey, Bed Creek, appreciate you, brother.
One ball.
Appreciate
two
you,
strikes.
handsome. How are you doing, sir?
Aye.
They did play the
the
Pro
count.
Bowl. I saw them like catching with gloves today, like these big ass gloves on, and I'm like, all right. I did not need to see that. I should have bet on the dodgeball tournament, though. I don't even know if you could do that. Micah dominated on the scooter.
Hey, two.
Saying
That's
Micah
outside.
dominated on the scooter is unbelievable. True.
Three.
Micah was looking good on that scooter, bro. He was looking mad good on that scooter.
Yeah. 0-1. Aye.
Matty boy, what's up? I saw
No balls, two
Shador doing
strikes.
his thing, throwing shitty picks.
Aye.
Dude, the Shador nickname is potentially one of the craziest ones I've seen in sports. Shador
Inside, ball one.
Oh, you're playing Madden today? Yeah, we will be if we do have some time at the end. I'm just unlocking some unlocking Beltran, doing one quick video, and then we'll be on the Madden franchise. Tackle him. Tackle his ass. Let's go.
Out. Aye.
What you need. Oh, also,
Oh,
boys,
one's the
stream will be just 1 hour earlier tomorrow. So instead of 4 to 8, it'll be 3 to 7.
0-2 is the count. 3.
All right, how many more do I have? Do I have 2 more moments? Is that the last moment? Just give me Beltran, man. I just want to use him like everybody else. Okay, I think I need 1 more moment here. Yep, 1 more moment. Just hit a home run with Aaron Judge. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Fucking cool. Oh, wait. Are you being dead serious? 8 minutes till the big gameplay feature? Are you being serious? Carson Judge to the Giants. I would actually be so depressed if I was a Giants fan when that shit came out. Oh, that's gone. There's a feature. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Fucking cool. My move. Live react? Live react here? I'm with it, dude. I'm absolutely down to watch that trailer. Alright, Fusion, you cool if we delay this game just a little bit, brother? My way. My way, my way, my. You know, I would want you guys, but you're like 90s, and you're not gonna go for anything, so I'll take Uncle Chipper for 60 grand. $60 in my fucking pocket, guy. Don't matter if I do it. Don't matter if I fucking do it. All the great work they did. Okay. I'm gonna throw a frag grenade in the chat, okay? To all my, and that's okay. If you're a graphics truther, that's fine. I'm gonna throw a fucking frag grenade at you, okay? Guys, you know what we do every single year and we enjoy every single year, even though it doesn't change literally at all? Sports. Can we just be excited? I'm excited. Sure, I'm a content creator. I was always excited even before I created the fucking content, guy. Oh my god, dude! I can't see the veins on Judge's cock. I'm not getting this one. You actually can't see the veins on Judge's cock in real life either. Still watch MLB every year. Still watch fucking football every year. Foul balls, freeze off, all those shit. Rather better gameplay? Honestly, dude, gameplay was not bad at all. I would say, I would legitimately say gameplay was not fucking bad this year. Like, if you thought gameplay was bad this year, you did not play 21, 22, even fucking 23. This is better gameplay. I will say the freeze offs are fucking horseshit. I will say that though, 100%. And the other thing I would like is I would like some elevation, bro. I would like some elevation in the MLB stadiums. That would be really enjoyable. Hey, Brent, don't even sweat it, guy. Don't even sweat it. But drop down and give me 5, Brent. Pop that shirt off. Give me 5 here. I want you to clap in between the 5 too. 1, clap. 2, clap. Feature premiere 345 here. What lineup am I looking at right now? Your mother. Live reacting to feature premiere, guys. Here we go here. How do you spell premiere? Prem-ear? Yep, that works. I'll clap your cheeks. That works too. New feature is pitchers now throw like CJ Stroud against the Patriots. That's a terrible feature. They should not have that. It's going to be hard. They kind of had that last year with teleporting pitches. My way, my way, my. Hey, Danny. Hey, we got Liam on the YouTube coming up with a $5 dono. He says, what's good, Playful? Make my hole look like a caved-in lasagna. Liam, I appreciate the dono, man. Liam, I do. I do appreciate the dono, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I wonder if people that like don't see the streams or hang out in the streams like are in the YouTube videos and they hear me read these out and they're like, there's no way someone typed that. They do. They do. They do. And if you want fucking physical evidence and physical proof of it, what's good, Playful? Make my hole look like a caved-in lasagna. All right, Liam. All right, dude. Start digging in my butt, twin. Start fucking digging in my butt. Oh, shit. I have San Diego Studios on this side. What did I just do? Where's mine? Shit, dude. What am I doing? Fucking up. Sorry. At least hear them out. $5 is $5. $5, $5. Body fat. What's up, man? Hey, Cody, keep your head up. Best advice I can give you. Always keep the head up, man, really. Tomorrow's always a new day. Tomorrow's always a new day, Cody, man. I hope things get better for you, brother. You can get drops from your stream. I don't even have my drops active. I don't even have it. Who let me tell him to watch that shit? I don't know. Guys, blame Truthy if you don't want to see it. I honestly kind of feel like hanging out anyways right now. So I actually don't mind this. And I'm gonna have to get the breakdowns anyways from whatever the fuck we do here. I don't want to get banned from their chats, but I really want to let them know. Can somebody in the chat let them know that Gatsby is a registered sex offender in Minecraft? I just want to like warn people on it. Let me see this bad boy before it gets sniped. Nice. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Year, new us, new sets?
Yeah.
It's pretty fancy. We'll get into the feature premiere format in just one moment, but in the meantime, we will be going live every single week until the week of launch, so make sure you're staying tuned and make sure you're following us on all of your favorite social media websites so you never miss anything that we're about to talk
Same
about.
graphics.
Yeah, we'll be live
Same
on YouTube
graphics.
and Twitch for everything. For our Twitch users, make sure your account's linked. You'll get some free packs in MLB The Show 26 just for watching. And format, Ashley, what can fans expect?
Right. We're just going to be very similar to last year. You're going to have a little bit of a pre-record, kind of go through some of the heavy hitters, some of the most anticipated changes, but then we're going to go straight into that live portion on YouTube and Twitch. We're going to go over even more topics, get into depth. We're going to have the game pulled up. You're going to be able to ask us questions, and we're going to be with the devs live answering everything.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Super excited to get this thing started today with the gameplay team. Let's get it going.
A lot of similar things to last year.
Feature premiere with the gameplay team, Chris Gill, Connor Ryan.
Yeah,
It's good
I'll
to
be
see
doing
you
a midnight
guys. How are you
stream.
doing today?
Doing great, thank you.
Great, thank you for having us.
It's great to have you. So excited to talk about all things.
Wait, who's this
gameplay
guy?
on MLB The Show.
Who are the
26.
two new
Chris,
guys?
he's been here for 28 years. Our gameplay director. I'm sure most of you remember him from last year. And then Connor, design producer. These two are touching everything: hitting, pitching, fielding in MLB The Show. And there's some really exciting changes coming this year.
Absolutely. And you know what? Why not start with our fan favorite?
This guy's a new legend?
Because, Connor, we have something new this year with big zone hitting that's meant to bridge the gap for some of our middle-of-the-range players.
Yeah, you nailed it, Ashley. Honestly, any type of player can use this of any skill level, but there was a big gap between timing and directional hitting and then zone hitting. Essentially what it is as the pitch is coming in, as you're tracking it, you're going to push the left stick to one of 9 quadrants where you think the ball is going to end up. And from there, swing timing, of course, is a huge impact.
So to me, it sounds like it's very similar to zone hitting.
That was almost an
where,
out.
Like your PCI, you're tracking where the ball is going with the quadrant, but it's going to be a little bit more forgiving in terms of timing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the coolest thing about it, too. It's like, it's not as precise as zone hitting. So I would encourage anybody who's really good at zone hitting to continue using zone hitting. For some of us, like myself, you get to a certain point where the
Damn,
level
he
that you're
snapped
at
on that, whoever that kid was.
You feel like you're
Mikey,
over
what's
that,
up, buddy?
and this might be a way to compensate for that, just in terms of getting more solid contact, more.
Turn it up a little bit.
Right.
Chat,
And
how's the audio?
Having a high contact attribute is key for big zone hitting, because when you push that stick into the zone where that ball's coming in, you don't have to precisely line it right up. but how big your contact zone is going to be based on your contact rating.
Right, but big zone is not the only thing we're doing hitting-wise. Connor, talk to our fans about fixed zone.
Yeah, fixed zone is a new interface. It's very similar to zone hitting, and it's pretty interesting how it came about. We were trying to figure out a way to
Jalen, what's
bring
up, dude?
PCI sensitivity into the game, which fans have been asking for a long time. And as we were doing it, one of the first steps we took is, well, what if we detach your release from the left stick and it's no longer going to go back to center? So basically, essentially what fixed zone is the ability to move your left stick around, and when you release the left stick, it's going to stay in that previous location.
I actually might use this.
So you can move it around the zone smoothly without having to worry about that snap back to center.
That's really nice. It reminds me of
I
when we
genuinely am
introduced
going to
PCI
use
Inter
this.
a few
Little
years
higher on
ago, where
volume.
you're able to preset where your PCI is, but instead of it resulting
how's this?
back into the middle, if you don't set a PCI,
That's actually
into,
sick.
It's just going to follow through that slow, smooth motion.
Absolutely, and there's a sensitivity that comes with that as well.
Small little
And
W.
that kind of leads us to the next thing, which is PCI sensitivity. Zone hitting and fixed zone hitting both have a PCI sensitivity now. You can basically scale how fast or slow you want your PCI to move. For me personally, I like having my sensitivity a little bit slower, and because of that, I'm able to fine-tune my approach at the plate, and I'm able to basically say, okay, I'm going to control this inside of the plate.
The sensitivity change is
and
sick.
spit on pitches away, because I know that with my PCI sensitivity, I won't be able to reach it.
And Gil, we were talking before this recording. You have a little method to the madness. How many ticks are you going for your PCI sensitivity?
I knew you were going to bring this up. Yeah, I go 6. So
All
I think
right.
it's like my older dexterity, right? Like for me, I go all the way to the left and I move it 6 to the right, and there it is.
Speaking of competition,
That was the
especially
full bar.
from the hitting side of things, let's switch on over to pitching, Gil, and this new thing called bear down pitching.
Yeah, super excited about bear down. I think the community is going to love this new feature that we've added. Basically, the whole idea started just thinking about situationally in games where you see a pitcher might be tired on the mound. He might have thrown 5-6 innings. Nowadays, most starting pitchers only go about 5 or 6 innings before they start using their bullpen. But maybe he knows he's got to get through one more hitter or 2 more hitters. That was the idea behind it, right? So they got to bear down to get through those hitters and get through that inning, maybe extend that outing just a little bit more to save that bullpen. And you see examples of this all the time. You know,
was gonna say,
Yamamoto in the World Series. I mean, the World Series just showed us bear down. So a bear down is essentially, it's a way for pitchers to be able to store these special pitches, bear down pitches. You can only store so many of them.
Oh, this is for
so you're
offline.
gonna
This is
use
not
them
for online,
strategically.
right?
That's the whole idea behind it, like high leverage situations. That
Sorry.
could be in the first inning. You could find yourself in trouble. And if you've earned them through throwing strikes and strikeouts, if you've earned them, you'll see a little OSD up on the screen right below all your pitches in your pitch repertoire. And that's going to show you when they're available. Use them wisely, I say. Like, it just depends. Everybody's going to have a different way of using these bear down pitches.
I was going to say, I had the opportunity to be a part of like some of the early play testing of bear down, and it's really nice. You talk about the visual. It's like this little orange circle that fills.
Jimmy,
and
appreciate
then
the follow.
keeps tallying as you include more bear down pitches, you earn them. But I was going to ask, how do you earn bear down pitches?
Well, like I said, you earn them by throwing strikes and getting strikeouts. However, the higher your clutch, the clutch attribute for pitchers really is the base behind how often you can earn these, how fast you can earn them, how many you can earn within a given pitch. And even the top rated clutch pitchers aren't going to have like 17 pitches in an inning. I think we clamp those guys around 4 or something like that within an inning, right, Connor? And so, if you're really low attribute down in 40s or something like that, it's going to be tough just to store
Brent,
one
Jesus,
or
dude.
2.
And then as we talk about
Good
building
God.
up,
Brent, go take a fucking
clutch
shower,
that it
dude.
takes, what kind of boost can our
Buck,
fans
what's up, man?
expect when they use a bear down pitch?
Essentially, you're going to gain a little bit more control and a little bit more velo on your harder pitches. So, which, obviously matters a lot, right? Like you want that smaller par, the perfect accuracy region. I mean, the smaller that is, the more accuracy you have. And so getting that a little bit smaller in these situations can be really helpful, especially digging yourself out of a hole.
It's awesome, and I'm excited for the cat and mouse game to continue in MLB The Show. For our fans that played last year, we introduced ambush hitting, and now we have bear down to kind of counteract that, right, Chris?
Well, yeah, I mean, the idea behind bear down wasn't so much to combat ambush. However, and Connor and I, we talk about this stuff, the gameplay team, and Dre and James and the programmers, and we talk about this stuff all the time. It's like, if we're going to give the pitcher something, we better give the hitter something, and vice versa. right? It can't just be one-sided. And pitchers always have the advantage already anyway, in real life and even in the game, because you don't know where that pitch is coming. And if a guy's got 5-pitch repertoire,
Teeter, what's up, man?
I mean, he can mix that stuff up. And we give you the tools on the offensive side.
There's
to
no way
combat
this is
those things.
online,
And that's
Shambat. Should they just say
kind
that?
of where I think when you start talking about how our game compares to real life, that we're giving you all those same tools that real life hitters have when they have a plan when they come to the plate.
So this is all really good information. I mean, we're essentially just giving the player everything they need to have a plan, to make a decision, whether it's
It's
with
to
big zone
combat
hitting, whether it's
ambushing?
with the PCI sensitivity.
So it's an auto strike?
zone
I have no
hitting.
idea.
All this stuff ties into ambush. It ties into the new feature bear down. And I think
I'd be
that's
shocked if
just
this was
gonna make
online.
things
I really would be.
even more fun and challenging for the player, especially this bear down mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, well said. And honestly, I just want people to understand that that is how we go about doing all of this. And we look at all the different features, right? So it's important to us, and I hope everybody enjoys it when they get it.
Yeah. And Ashley, it doesn't stop there.
Let's talk attributes, Connor, because there is a whole lot changing, and I know our fans cannot wait to get their hands on everything from the looks of it to the new attributes we're adding. But let's start with the look of it and our new UI with the whole player cards.
Yeah, it's really been a full team effort, and we're very excited to have reached where we're at. When it comes to attributes, like you were saying, the player card's been completely revamped. There was a lot of discussion about, okay, why doesn't this attribute impact Diamond Dynasty, but it's displaying here? Why doesn't this attribute impact other areas and it's displaying here? Well, now we completely revamped it, and what you're going to notice is that the attributes showing in that mode are the attributes that matter.
That is huge. So depending on which mode you're playing, the card is going to show you which ones are mattering. Obviously, a little bit more maybe for Diamond Dynasty, a little bit less for offline play.
Absolutely, and we've also added in additional things like quirks into the player card.
This looks like,
kind of
I personally
consolidating all
think
of
this
the
looks like shit.
information and reworking the way it's being presented to the players to help them make the best decisions for their team.
Yeah, the presentation is really interesting. Our fans are very used to the vertical columns, attribute, 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 but we have a different way of displaying it where it's almost like categorical, where you have contact and then your splits, power and then your splits.
Yeah, essentially the 5 tools. And from there, what you're also going to notice is that it's no longer, we used to have orange for batting and I think green for fielding, and we broke away from that, and now it's scaled based on what range you're in. So the best of the best are going to be green.
The attribute itself, right?
Yeah, the attribute itself is scaling.
But I am ready to hear about the pitcher changes with these attributes, because it's really exciting.
Hits per 9 is where we're going to start. We've added in hits per 9 splits, and I like to approach this from the hitter side of things. And what does hits per 9 counteract? And hits per 9 counteract, it works against contact.
And remind our fans, what does contact do again?
Contact is your inner PCI. It increases the size of your
Has it always been like that?
Also gives you a more forgiving swing timing window. So that's what contact does. And hits per 9 is doing the inverse. So what it's doing is trying to shrink that batter's PCI, trying to shrink down that timing window that they have to make solid contact. And what you're going to notice is that now we have splits that we're pulling from real life data. So hits per 9 is now hits per 9 left and then hits per 9 right. And we're able to differentiate how these players are playing in real life in our game now.
And it doesn't stop there. Pitching has a complete new look with these attributes, but we're still doing more attribute changes, Chris. We're adding direction to reaction for our fielders.
Yeah,
I actually do like that.
Direction
I like that.
attribute, going to your right, to your left, going back and going forward. It's pretty self-explanatory. But the cool thing is, again, we'll go back to how am I building my team?
Yeah.
You know, and if I want to strengthen my left side of my infield or my right side of my infield, how I'm playing, who I'm playing. If this guy's good going to his right and his left, then I might have to worry about it. But if he's terrible going to his right, I might have another guy who might hit not as good, but he's good going both directions. I'm going to want that guy in the lineup, right? Because essentially what that's going to do is affect his start transition. Right?
I actually do like that a little bit.
Is going to be directly related to that reaction,
which is
time.
something we talked about a lot last year with some of those infield changes. So this is just another level of squad building, of realism with the defenders, and it doesn't stop there. We actually switched quirk
that's
with
like a little
catchers is
bit
pop time. That's now a scalable attribute.
over the top.
Yeah, and rightfully
But
so. I
like
mean,
it.
These guys separate themselves behind the plate for how quick their feet are, right, and
Yeah.
how quick their exchange is. And essentially,
This is
pop time
yes.
the time it takes from the ball when they catch the ball, the catcher, until the ball hits the glove at second base. That's how you calculate pop time. The average in the big leagues right now is probably around 1.9.
Pop time's gonna be sick
1.96,
though.
Seconds.
something like that. And you're gonna find a big chunk of guys that are right around that time, right? But the guys that really stick out, the best of the best.
That
those
says
guys are
challenge
gonna
call.
get, like down to the 1.7 something. So we're going to scale this from 99 to 0, right? In terms of giving that attribute, we'll apply it appropriately. So
That
based
looks
on their
new,
pop
no?
times, you will see a difference in how quickly they get rid of the ball.
You hear that, everyone?
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna have a catcher with the best pop time. Don't run on me.
It's going to be really cool. Yeah, don't run on Ashley. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of changes that fans should be excited for. Like, this is the most in-depth we've been able to go thanks to these attribute inclusions, right?
Challenges won't be online. They won't be.
Which, easy W there. Well done.
Let's talk about even more realism. As always, we love preaching. We are a baseball simulation. We love to be as real as possible. So, Gil, can you just touch on how we're improving that this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year we're close to around 600, maybe I think a little bit more than that. New animations added to gameplay very specifically, and that does not include like the batter home run celebrations or pitcher specific animations, things like that. There's tons more. Yeah, shout out to the animation team, Chris Clements and all of his guys. These guys work tirelessly to get us the smoothest and best looking animations that look as real life as possible, and the programmers that actually get that stuff in there.
Real ones don't forget the Yasmani.
This year we focused on a few different things. Just like every year, efficiency is really important to us, especially on the defensive side. So we do audits every year, and we try to look at like what are the pain points. Is it guys not getting rid of the ball in the hole quick enough on certain angles? We do all of our throws from very specific angles, and then we get variety from those, and then we get distances from those. So casual situations. Does he have time? Does he not have time? So you understand there's so many for every
see the
single
jump
catch
throw.
that we have in every direction. There were a few that we wanted to actually get to have a little more flair, right, on some of these plays that we could actually add on to some of the higher rated shortstop, second basemen, third basemen, stuff like that, right? We added more Rob home runs. Balls can bounce off the ball in really odd angles. So transitional animations, there's hundreds of those where you're going in and cleaning those.
Has to
things
be all
up
the
so
offline
game
stuff?
just looks perfectly smooth from one thing to another. You can't even tell there were 6 animations played within a catch and a throw sequence, right? Covering the bases on the run, catching makes them more efficient. So if I'm running to a base, the throw is now allowed to go from all the angles instead of just the few that we had before. But the most important is the catcher stuff, which I think is really
The UI won't be as
So,
slow
we
as they
talked
make
about
it though,
pop time
guys.
with the catcher, but we got
Scrolling for each attribute is wild. It's not that's the quirks.
But the majority of catchers now are knee down catchers. We got all new catcher animations from the knee down pose. So back picks, steal throws, throwbacks to the pitcher, block balls, right? All new. And so what that means is that
was a
it
glitch
just
throwback.
looks like the visual fidelity of just watching the game. You're in that
Am I
pitcher catcher
confused?
view all the time.
Show the
Hopefully
throwback.
nobody even notices because it just looks like real life.
Right, just
Oh,
one smooth
I'm faded.
motion.
Yeah, I
And
like
so-
I like you talking about the audit.
Hi,
that
guy. What's
you
up, man?
guys do
Appreciate the
every
follow.
year, right? Like
Yeah.
you're always finding a way to make the game smoother, the visual fidelity, making every defense play efficient. And I think fans, they come to expect it, but there's a lot of good work that goes in there that they don't even notice. So
Well, I mean, the efficiency thing is really important too to understand because of how we scale based on attributes, right? And you may not get the most efficient throw if you have a low-rated player.
I will say the
in
catch.
that
Wait, that's
position.
Posey.
super
Is that
important
Posey behind the
to
dish or am I
understand,
on
right? That's what I
drugs?
love about all this is like the balance of the game, balancing it for all these different things,
it's awesome.
and having all these new features. To me, I'm stoked because it can get more real than it is this year.
Right. I know our Diamond Dynasty fans especially love that. This even more nuance and strategy and creativeness behind the animations, which cards they're choosing. We talked earlier about the reaction now splitting into 4 different ways, adding to more animations, just more flexibility and more decision making when it comes on who are you manning your outfield, your infield, behind the plate? We know we're always trying to make defense matter for our fans.
For sure. And it doesn't stop there. There's some other changes that the MLB has had that they're including that we're going to also have in our game. It starts with PitchCom, right?
Excited.
Yeah,
Wait,
PitchCom
PitchCom?
is the first one. That's pretty straightforward. We've already given you the animations, essentially, with the catcher, putting his glove over his hand and putting his hand on the PitchCom and giving the sign to the pitcher.
Sinker. Low inside.
But now we have the audio part of that. So you have options. You
You're
can
getting
have
the
it
call. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it come out of the mic on the
Controller
controller, or you can have it come out of the TV, and you have that option. You could turn it off if it's not your cup of tea.
Yeah. And then, of course, another one I've been having a blast play testing with is the ABS system.
ABS is pretty cool.
You better let us fuck around with the.
It's essentially exactly what I'm sure everybody already knows, that ABS is now coming to Major League Baseball, the automatic ball and strike system.
You better be able to
You're gonna be
customize
defaulted
shit.
to personalized umpires, which means they can make mistakes, and so it'll be up to you whether you want to challenge that call or not. You get 2 challenges. If you get it right, you retain that challenge. If you get it wrong, you lose it. You can
Oh,
challenge while
Bailey.
you're pitching. You can challenge while you're hitting. So you have that option. It's for offline modes. We are not going to have it in competitive style gameplay because it's already perfect umpires.
Right.
Strikes on the
But
black
it's
would
really
be a
fun
perfect
way
thing.
to grind and play when you're playing offline.
Anything
Yeah,
that touches the plate is
I'm
actually a strike's
super
gonna be
excited
fire.
For that, like I said, I've been play testing it, and it's
Emma,
when you
what's
think the
up?
ump makes the wrong call. You have like a split second to decide, and it's so fun.
Carson loves this new feature.
Yeah, game within the game. I love it. It does not stop there. We do have a whole live portion, Ashley, where we're going to dive into so many changes. I know people are excited to hear about some online stuff that's coming up. And then, of course, we're going to run through some pitch history options, player lock hit variety, the new fielding difficulty.
You better be able to fucking change the voice that calls it. I want you for a curveball in the dirt right now. Please throw me a fucking curveball in the dirt right now.
Just for Ashley.
Give
I
me
think it's
the
time to Get our
voice.
hands on a dev kit and
Give
keep
it to
this thing going.
me.
Let's do it.
Dude, they could make so much fucking money off that. They totally could.
Hello, MLB The Show fans. Welcome back.
No troll, if they just actually didn't give a fuck about like being a little bit of a sellout.
We were pre-recorded. We are live now.
I'd put
We are
my voice in there.
36 days away from early access. I'm Carson.
I am Ashley, and you just got a first look of some of the new features in gameplay.
Yeah, we talked about bear down.
Nice
we
hat
talked
on.
about big zone
Nice
hitting,
hat on.
and even got a glimpse at some attribute stuff. We're going to talk more about that during this live portion.
Right, from here on out, you're going to see extended gameplay. We're going to tie a bow on bear down and big zone hitting while answering any questions you might have in chat. And even more importantly, might I say, this is the one part I'm most looking forward to. We're going to dive even deeper into attributes, what's new, what was removed that a lot of you notice, and I can't wait.
It's going to be great. Don't forget, if you're
Bob,
watching
I'll
on
see you later,
Twitch,
brother.
link your account.
Spider, appreciate the follow.
Get those Twitch drops for MLB 26. You're not going to want to miss out. I think we're going to get up to 3 today. So if you watch and you're linked, you're going to have 3 packs
Oh,
off
yeah,
the jump
badge.
when MLB the 26 comes out.
But let's get right into it. We are rejoined by design producer Connor Ryan, our
Thanks for having
director of gameplay Chris Gill, and not to mention we have Dre and James to the side. They'll be playing while we're talking.
Power, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's time to, get things started.
Give
and
me a
show 'em what
curveball in
Bear
the
Down
dirt.
looks like live.
Give me a
for
fucking
having us
curveball right
back.
Yeah,
now.
of course.
And I appreciate whoever turned the heat on.
It's getting a
that
little
they
chilly
did.
in here.
Connor still got his big parka on. I took mine off, but last year I remember doing this, and people were commenting, it must be really cold in San Diego. It's not. It's really nice. But in this room, it was about 10 degrees.
Yeah, for sure.
was-
we,
yeah.
we got the temperature dialed, so I think we're ready to get into the game, right?
Right, let's pull up, play the game. We're going to start with bear down pitching. As you can see, we have some bear down pitches tallied. But to remind our fans, they've just saw this for the first time
I
like
still
20
don't
minutes or
understand
so
bear
ago.
down.
What are the main takeaways of bear down, Gil?
Yeah, so Bear Down's a really interesting new feature that I think the community is going to love. It just kind of stems really from, we look at pitchers in real life, their clutch rating, and like guys that can perform in really high leverage, high situations that are impactful, right? And guys that basically bear down. That's where the name comes from. So we're looking at your clutch rating, and that's going to kind of dictate, how fast they can earn these bear down pitches within any given inning. Like I kind of said in the pre-record, you're not going to be earning, 5, 6, 7, 8 pitches an inning. This is pretty well balanced, we think.
Oh,
in
so it
terms
goes
of
exactly where you
having a
want it?
high- by having a high clutch rating as a pitcher, you're going to be able to earn clutch pitches or bear down pitches by how many strikes you throw and how many strikeouts you get. And so you could do that throughout each inning. And the idea behind it really is to kind of strategically use them in situations where, you might need them early in a game. Like there are situations you guys have all seen. Everybody that watches baseball, they know that you can run into a buzzsaw in the first inning. You could load the bases with 2 outs. You might need to get that crucial out, right? And if I've earned a couple through that inning of like maybe loading the bases somehow, I've thrown some strikes, got a couple strikeouts. Now I have the ability to use those to get that last out.
And we just saw that right there on the game.
Attaboy, Dre, good job.
Yeah.
And Dre, if you
Dre
want
was in a jam and he bared down and got out of the inning.
Dre, if you want to just turn on unlimited bear downs,
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
to
so
the
let's go
live
back.
the cam.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's really cool. It's like, just being a fan of baseball and just watching baseball, I love those high leverage situations. And
They're
they're
the
very
most exciting
specific.
and critical.
It
We
is,
saw
right?
Yamamoto in the World Series.
Right. And then you go down the list and you can always kind of like name those guys that are going to be, okay, well, I need to get through this inning because our bullpen is kind of worn out. I only got 2 guys up there, and we really need to get through this inning so we can save some arms, right? And I think that's the part that's really interesting to me because it's about how you're managing your bullpen. And most of our players that play this game have a system, especially when they play competitively, of like, how long am I going to let my starter last? And when am I going to bring this guy? And it's very similar to real life now, where starters are going 5-6 innings, and then they're using 3 or 4 guys to finish the game.
Right.
It's very specialized. And so that being said, that clutch rating is going to be really important for people to pay attention to when they're figuring out how they want to build their staffs.
Right.
0-2 count. Let me throw a bear down fucking pitch right down the middle.
Going to really affect what you try to decide with your roster.
So show what up, buddy.
And then a couple questions I've been seeing, not only today, but across socials as we saw it, especially it was featured in the gameplay trailer. But do your bear down pitches, as long as you're with the same pitcher, do they carry over from inning to inning, or do you start fresh per inning?
They do. They carry over. So whatever you earned in the previous inning will carry over to the next inning. And that's the whole
Cody, what's up,
strategy
man?
behind it. It's like if I'm cruising through an inning and let's say I'm a 99 and I could cap at 4 in an inning, right? I might want to sit. I'm cruising. I'm doing great. Like maybe I'm playing somebody not as good as me. Maybe I'm grinding at a higher level, and I'm a little nervous about that matchup because I'm facing the other team. The other team has a really good pitcher as well, so it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Right.
So I know that I'm going to have my guy last 6-7 innings, and I might want to save those. However, if you run into trouble in any of those innings prior, like I'm saying, knowing it's going to be a close game, that's when you're probably going to want to use it. You got a guy in scoring position. You're going to want to, I get 2 outs. I want to use one of those at that moment, right?
It's
and
another
I look
tool.
at who's
Yeah.
on deck, and so it's their strategy behind all of this. So, yeah, it's kind of a fun way to play the game, and it's going to be in the competitive world. It'll be a little bit different offline too, right, Connor?
Yeah, it will be a little bit different. It's been balanced slightly different for online versus offline gameplay.
Right, just to make it feel competitive.
Exactly.
Versus your offline
Exactly.
enjoyment.
Yeah.
And there was a great question in the chat. So they see it from the pitcher's point of view right now. You get a little bit of that zoom in. You can see it all. But the question was, what does the hitter see? Do they even notice
they don't
anything?
even know. I mean, it would be silly, right? Like when
like
you're
a
hitting
tip,
in
yeah.
real life, you don't know that guy's gonna. I mean, the situation would pretty much dictate that this guy's bearing down. But the idea behind whether or not you're using it or not, you'll never know.
Right, in a head-to-head game. If you and me were playing, I wouldn't know when you're bearing down.
Exactly.
You could try to guess in those high-leverage situations.
Yeah, people
but
are
nothing
going to
on
probably
game.
be guessing all the time, or he used it there, he didn't use it there. They're going to look see what that guy's clutch rating is to see how many he could actually have
Yeah.
within that inning. So it's a really good, I mean, the system in and of itself, I love the feature because you can't really overuse it.
Right.
It's not going to be
What the fuck?
overwhelming in terms of now the pitchers have this huge advantage. It's not like that at all. Like we said in the pre-record, you get a little extra.
I really
velo
don't
on
think
your
it's going to play
harder
that
pitches,
much, dude.
and you get a slightly a little bit more control.
Yeah.
Which is huge. Like if my energy is starting
More
to go down,
PCI
and I
shrinkage.
see that my par
More
size is
PCI
getting
shrinkage.
big,
Yeah.
right? I can use those 4 that I have saved up, and then
Do people not know this is pre-recorded? I'm seeing like a lot of questions in the chat. Like,
super valuable.
Another question we're seeing in the chat is player to player. Is this
Is
gonna
this
carry
actually
over?
live?
Or is it once you have your bear down pitches, with a starter
No.
and you pull them, you're going to have to re-get the bear downs for the reliever.
Yeah, and I mean, again, there's strategy involved there. You're going to have to regain them because it is based on that clutch rating. But for me personally, if I see my guy has 3 more bear down pitches and I know I'm going to be going to the bullpen, I'm going to
They
use all
just
3
said it
right
was
there.
live.
Just
Exactly.
spend-
Dude, they haven't answered like a valid question though from the chat. That's why I feel like they're griefing.
That once
we're
you
just
gain
watching
bear
the,
down pitches,
the
let's
next
say we're
year's
up to
trailer.
2 bear down pitches, will you ever lose one? Is there
No,
ever a situation, but once you earn them, you keep them, or could you lose it based upon whatever might happen next?
You only lose it by using it.
Okay.
So
lose it by
So
using
if I
it.
give up a home run, I
Yeah.
can still hold on to my bear downs.
you can.
Do you think that's going to happen to you often, Carson?
We'll see. I'm ready to play for keeps this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
World Series?
No. like 600.
Okay.
But yeah, bear down, another great feature. I think people are going to be excited.
I'm ready
for
to
it.
play for keeps here.
The strategy behind it, the roster making with it.
Deeds, what up, man? We're
Like,
watching the
pictures
trailer
behind
for
it.
next year,
Right,
boys.
cool.
Any
This is like
other
all the
things
new
you love
shit's
to
supposed to be
drive
added to the
home when
next
it comes
game.
to bear down before we move on to Big Zone?
No, I mean, like I said earlier, I just think it's the strategy is going to change from player to player. You use it any way you want, and you're going to kind of figure it out once you get going, once you get the game and you start working, like offline and you're playing and figuring out how it works, having some fun with it. Then you develop a strategy just like everything else, like you do in our game with hitting and pitching.
For sure. That makes sense. So as we move
HD,
over,
what
we'll
up,
go
brother?
to full cam.
Ooh, we have a question from Controller and
Control room
Colin.
Colin is back.
Is there a negative to bear down pitching, a stamina hit or accuracy hit if you don't nail the mechanic?
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's a really good question. So essentially what you're getting is you're getting more control, right, with bear down, and you're getting, meaning that your par size is smaller. So you still have to nail your mechanic.
Right.
So if I'm using gesture pitching, I still have to nail that mechanic. If I'm using meter pitching, I got to nail it, right?
Right.
So yes, you still,
You have to
there's the
execute the pinpoint.
responsibility ultimately ends up on the player himself. But you're getting an advantage. It's almost like you can imagine being in the 5th or
I don't know if I'm a douchebag, dude. Like, I would feel like 70-80% of the player base can throw a fucking perfect pitch wherever they want to at any time.
That's the question.
If you play the game and you're using pinpoint, dude, I don't think bear down's gonna be that like
So
that
I'm
great.
listening. Gil,
yeah,
don't
so
worry.
so
Shady,
really
appreciate the follow.
it comes down to I don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to say with that, if I can cut in
Go
real
ahead.
quick, because I've been seeing this question as well. They're like, is this pinpoint only? It's whatever you use to pitch, whether it's
Yeah, the
meter,
mechanic.
pure analog, pinpoint, whatever pitching mechanic, bear down will be available for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still on you. It's just not going to magically perform the perfect mechanic for you. You still have to control.
You have
that.
to execute the mechanics, but you do get a nice control.
We got
boost.
Sham Batch coming in with a
Right.
gifted.
Absolutely.
Sham Batch, thank you for looking out for the lady, my
good.
brother. Thank you,
Well,
sir.
shall we go back to the game
you,
and talk
brother.
a little bit about Big Zone? Saw a few different chatters amongst the chats while we were seeing this in the pre-record. I think a lot of people
PCI
are
shrinkage?
drawing like ambush parallels just because of the highlight.
Okay.
Could you talk a little bit about what is ambush? Remind our fans what does it mean, and then what is the difference with Big
They
Zone?
kind of cooked
Well,
my.
that's a good question. I could see right away why you would think that, just because of the display that's on the screen. And as these guys are playing the game, you'll see them moving the moving the stick around. It's like it's not necessarily the PCI.
I got to,
but
Brant.
The
I
difference
got
is,
to.
Ashley, is ambush is literally, I'm guessing whether that pitch is middle in or middle away. Right. So it doesn't really matter what hitting mechanic I'm using. It's literally stands alone. It's completely separate. Here's the difference. Like, when you're using regular zone hitting, you have to be finite control in order to get a perfect. Okay, so if I need to be right on the ball. So to center it up, my timing's got to be perfect, and I got to line that PCI right on the ball. Big zone hitting is a little more forgiving.
Yes.
And it's like Connor was saying in the pre-record, it's like a step up from timing to zone. We didn't really have anything in between.
Right. There's
So-
a big drop off there. We
Yes.
had like
Yeah.
80% of users are using PCI, 20% are using the directional. We need something in the middle for some users, right?
Yeah, and so there's a couple really cool things that I want to touch on with the big zone hitting. So here's what it does. It kind of handicaps the game
sounds
too.
good.
So let's talk in the
Shane
first
Batch, I
and
love you,
foremost
buddy.
in the,
Have a good evening. Have a good
competitive
evening.
environment. So as I rank up and I start playing at higher levels, I'm going to start running into guys that are better than me, potentially.
I run into it all the time now. I'm a little
The
washed.
majority of people want to be in control of their swing and their hitting, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to use zone hitting. you get to that certain level where you feel like you might need that handicap. What Big Zone is going to do, it allows you to just choose the zone that ball is going to come in. Now, here's, if you want to call it the downside, there's two parts to this, right? So you are not going to have the finite control. So you will not get a perfect using Big Zone. It is impossible.
And that's big. I want the fans to know we talked about this. We didn't get to it in the pre-record, but we're live. I know a lot of people are wondering. There will be no perfects within the Big Zone mechanic. That's strictly for zone.
Exactly. And there's a really good reason for that.
Right.
Because contact in Big Zone hitting is the number one attribute that you want to look at on your hitting card, right? On your player's card. Right. So, and the reason for that is because you're not moving your PCI right over the ball. You're moving it to a zone where you think it. So let's just say the ball happens to be, and you're watching these guys play right now, so you're kind of seeing it. But if the ball's in the zone and you time the ball up, which is really important, you always have to time the ball up. So your swing timing is going to manipulate the type of hit that you get, right?
Guys, if you want to make World Series, don't use this. Just I'm being dead on. Don't use it. This could be such a quick kind of stream.
Side.
Right.
If I'm on time, I'm going to hit a line drive to the side that it's on, whether a left-handed hitter to left field or a right-handed hitter to right field.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's no, you are not able to necessarily be super fine if I want to drop my PCI, if I was that good to drop my PCI just under the ball and hit a fly ball, right? Or just put it above a little bit to hit a ground ball if you were trying to move a runner over or something. With Big Zone, though, what you will see is if you're one zone off, so like if the pitch is, on the outside middle zone and you go up to the right, you're still going to make contact, but it won't be super solid.
Right.
So your contact rating is really important, and that's going to kind of dictate your solid contact area when your timing is good and when the ball is in the zone. Right, Connor?
Yeah, exactly. Contact is...
I feel like they made zone easier for everybody to use because they added the PCI thing, dude. Like if you were bad with PCI... the PCI sensitivity kind of counteracts this. I feel like this is cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like they made zone
that's PCI hitting. You
easy
find
for
that
everybody
works
with PCI
wonderfully
sensitivity.
for you, keep with it. That is going to be your most advantageous hitting mode. This is something for you're not quite ready to be zone hitting. You're still having a little bit of difficulty transitioning from, say, directional hitting to zone hitting because it's quite a barrier to entry from one to the other. This kind of brings people up to speed, give them a little bit more competitiveness, but not sacrificing the cream of the crop that is zone hitting.
Absolutely. The balance is critical, and with zone hitting, you're still going to experience the best results that you can.
Classic Red Sox beating down the Yankees,
if we were to
too.
look at all four interfaces, zone hitting is the best players that are best with zone hitting will succeed the most.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. Like I wouldn't say it's only for a certain set of people. If I'm a competitive player and I'm really good and I'm grinding and I want to have fun, I don't want to play at a high level or a high difficulty level and have to focus so much, this might be for you too, just to grind through the offline modes and
like no troll. This is genuinely harder than PCI.
Right? Yeah, I think that ties the bow really nicely, Ashley.
Because he's moving it while the pitch is coming in. This is basically
we've
just
talked about bear down. We've talked about Big Zone. This all goes into something we talk about a lot, Gil, in just giving the pitcher and the hitter all these options.
Little Timmy is
so
fucking howling.
And play our game with an approach, similar to how players in the big leagues do, right?
Yeah, for sure. And for those of you that heard me even last year, I talk about approach a lot, and I love all the options that we are able to give the community when the game goes out every year, and we've added even more for this year. But hitting is
Eagles. What up, dude? How we doing?
One of the things I think we're super proud of is how close. And it's interesting. We get big leaguers that come in here and play our game, and we have these discussions, and we talk hitting. And I love that they understand that there's a lot of similarities in our game to the approaches that they have in real life.
Right.
And I think part of that is there are so many different ways and different mechanics that you can use that you could tailor your own game and still have that plan at the plate, right? So if I just want to have fun or play in the lower levels, I can just swing away and hit a bunch of bombs. That's great. But once I get into that competitive environment, right, strategy is really important. But that's going to change from game to game because your strategy is going to be based on your opponent, the person you're playing against.
Exactly.
There's no scouting report on that guy. It's very rare that you're going to remember the guy that you played already and then understand how that guy pitched you. So it's kind of on the fly. And so with
Oh,
our
batter
hitting
timeouts
that
would
we
be
have
six.
right now, very
Sick.
similar to real life, I think the best way to approach is having a plan at the plate.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to hit a 93-mile-an-hour sinker that in, and at the same time, when I walk
Batter
up to the plate,
timeouts
hit
coming
a,
back?
98
Oh,
on the block.
I would love
away.
that.
Right.
You can't walk up to no big leaguer does that. Anybody that tells you that they're doing that is lying. There's just no possible way that you can do that. And if you listen to any videos of big leaguers talking about hitting,
Batting
and they talk
timeouts
about
were
their
not in the
approach,
game last year,
they're
no.
hunting something, right?
Yes.
They're hunting a pitch, and that's all based on scouting reports. So very similarly in our game, like after a little while, you're going to see these patterns of how people are.
Hitter timeouts sound like troll hell? No, not at all. It's literally you call quick time. You get 2 seconds. Like you do it. It's better than pausing, dude. Like it's that or pause. They're 10 times better than that. People didn't abuse them. You got 1 per AB, I would say. It's just a way to break up rhythm. It didn't slow down the game at all. And now people
Let
are
it
forced to
go.
pause.
I'm looking inside. So if I'm looking 93 sinker in, I ambush to that side of the plate. I have a huge advantage now if I guess right. If I guess wrong, it's 0-1, big deal. Now I go 1-1, 2-1, whatever. I get back ahead and I might try it again. 2-strike adjustment, you might not want to use that. You might want to focus thinking, hit a line drive over the opposite field's head and then react inside and do the best I can. The cool thing about having these, like whether it's big zone hitting or zone hitting, and I think this is what's really interesting because, we get a lot of feedback, and I think I kind of exposed that last year in the stream where I had some feedback on the table. And
They
people
love
could
it
see
though.
what I
They
was
love
reading.
Yeah,
that
that's
we're
right.
constantly listening, whether it's our in-game surveys,
Yeah.
whether it's Twitch streams. We're always watching and gathering that
Always.
feedback. In
Power, they
whatever
talked
form.
about it a little
Always.
bit.
I mean, we're making this game for you guys. This game is for you. It's not for us. We're making it for you. So we listen to everything you say. And then there's a lot of really good constructive criticism out there that we
Ton of
really
it.
enjoy reading. And you're not going to hurt our feelings. We appreciate it. Some people say stuff that doesn't really matter, and everybody knows there's trollers out there, and that's fine. That's not helpful. What's helpful is really understanding the game, giving good, solid feedback, and then that's what we look at and we make adjustments, right? And so, people talk about, there's one of the things I think they talk a lot about, which is the sliders away and shrinking your PCI.
We should
Yes.
bring up
Hey,
that PCI
Colin,
scaling.
can you bring up the PCI scaling image right now?
Did you make an image?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
B-Dot, what up, brother?
There we
It's on
go.
this one.
Oh, look, he's got that. Cool. Well, I'm going to let you talk about it then.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Essentially, what you're seeing here is the difference between all of these are right-handed pitcher versus right-handed hitter. What you're seeing here is the pitch type was a slider, and this is on Hall of Fame difficulty. There's so many factors that go into PCI size and your swing timing window, where the pitch is thrown, the pitch type. There's tons of factors. So this is because we have the ability to basically say, okay, let's set pitcher attributes to 62 across the board and hitter attributes to 62 across the board, which is our average. Our average for attributes is 62. What you're going to notice is how ambush, like Gil was talking about, how ambush is impacting your PCI size and also your swing timing window. So middle slider here, you're seeing it in blue. It's a pitch hung over the middle. Your PCI is
You
going to be
hang it, we
massive.
bang it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Your
then
PCI
it's super important to understand this part too, right? Like, especially a breaking pitch. If you throw a breaking pitch down the middle, right, that literally is going to light the hitter's eyes up.
Every time.
I dropped my
If
PCI.
I'm looking for 95 away and you hang a slider over the middle of the plate, it's going to get crushed.
Yeah.
So having a plan at the plate and looking for a fastball away, it's not going to prevent you from hitting that 500 feet,
Right.
right? And that's the reason why that's big.
Yeah, and then I mean
Bigger.
just looking at this scaling image, you do see that ambush is kind of your weapon with these sliders away, right? And we talk a lot about this. We see it in the community a lot, but there's a reason why it does shrink on the sliders away. It came from years ago, the foul tip feedback that we got, right?
Yeah, well, that's a
Foul
really
ball,
good point.
It comes from a couple things.
But it's
like
in the
real life
zone.
that is a really difficult pitch to hit.
Shrinkage should be out of
Slider
the
down and
zone.
away. But the other thing you're going to notice is, like you said, foul balls years ago. Extended at bats were frustrating.
Couldn't get any swing and misses.
Exactly, and the inverse to that is swing and misses.
MLB The Show
decreasing that
stream, it's for
PCI
next year,
size
Ethan.
and creating swing and misses.
So
So
talk
what
about
you're
next
going to
year's
notice
game.
is when your gameplay style is set to competitive, this shrink.
All right, they just they try to explain it. So basically, they're saying because we wanted less foul tips, that it's still going to shrink. You can see it's still shrinking, and the reason this is an issue is like it is a valid point that they're talking about real life baseball. This is a really hard pitch to hit, so they're basically saying it should be harder. But when you play the game every day, when you have a 99 pitcher, when you have a good pitcher, you can spam this. You can spam this over and over. There is a slowed down voice in the background. I have no idea what it is. It's through their stream.
Then you go to the left, the green. You're going to have slightly smaller vision in the PCI because, as you can see, it's a slider at the corner of the plate, but you're ambushing it, so it's not as small as you see the red, the no ambush, where you have a much tighter window of hitting that ball if you don't choose an ambush.
Yeah, it's just real. It's a really good illustration that just shows you how the system inherently works.
Yeah.
Right? And it also shows you how you combat those things. Right?
Yeah, it's still it is shrinking right here.
If I'm going to complain that somebody's spamming me sliders away, and I continually swing and miss, well, make an adjustment. That's what a real life coach would tell a real life player. Or, you know, in real life, if I want to move, if someone's throwing me away all the time, I can physically move closer to the plate. Well, how can you do that in MLB The Show 26? You use ambush.
Yes.
Right.
Ambush is basically saying I want to move closer to the plate because I physically can't move my batter closer to the plate, right? Or if he's going to throw me in, I want to move off the plate, use ambush. And another thing that's really important, you know, instead of not just hammering on this the whole time, but it opens up that timing window too, right? So a slider away is going to be really difficult to drive unless you time that up perfectly. If you're early, you're going to roll over. If you're way early, you're going to swing and miss. So you need to be really on.
Is anybody
time on
fucking
those
hearing
pitches
this,
away,
dude? Like
especially something down and away like that. But you use ambush, that opens up that timing window a little bit more, and now you have more room to keep that ball fair and still drive it.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's a good conversation. And again, we're always looking at feedback. You know,
what
we'll
is
be
this
keeping an eye
voice,
on everything
dude?
there. But there is some stuff that we didn't get to in the pre-record that I know you're very excited for.
I cannot wait. I know a lot of our fans have noticed the new attribute screen. They saw a couple screenshots here and there. So we took away some attributes. We added some attributes. So Connor, would you like to start with a pitcher or a hitter and walk us through it?
Whatever you prefer. Hey, James or Drake, can I see the controller? We'll just go into the attribute screen and I'll navigate.
Ooh, there you go. Want to go pitcher first? Show
Let's
the splits?
do it. Let's
All right,
do
we'll
it.
show what we added with the splits. So walk us through what we're seeing here with Mr. Max Fried.
Yeah, so we talked about hits per 9 earlier. That's the inverse of contact. It works to shrink the batter's PCI, his inner PCI, and it also adjusts his swing timing windows. So the higher your hits per 9, the harder it is for your opponent to make contact. Those are pretty straightforward. Essentially, we're using real MLB stats, and we're able to tell how they're working against batters in real life versus lefties and versus righties. Ks per 9, we also have splits now, so
it does
once
look
again,
a bit odd. I
referencing
will say
MLB
it does look
stats.
weird.
Colin, we have a similar image. It is
The K per 9.
the K per 9.
Crochet.
K per 9.
K
And what
per
this is
K
showing
per 9.
is the outer PCI. Again, 62 attributes across the board. And what you're seeing here is a 99 K per 9 left versus 62 vision. And then you're going to notice the outer PCI is smaller because your Ks per 9 is higher. And then the middle image is 62 K per 9 left versus 62 vision. And you're going to notice that the batter's PCI is slightly larger. And then there's the overlaid image. So essentially, Ks per 9 is your ability to induce strikeouts, create swing and misses. So what you're seeing is how that works on screen.
And I want to say,
Go ahead.
If we want to go back to the game, since we have the pitcher Max Fried up, there was a lot of commentary about switch hitters, especially when many of them enter the game through Diamond Dynasty. So what
Murr,
this
what's
does
up, baby boy?
when you split out the splits is it kind of combats the switch hitter meta, if you will, that we see. Instead of just having 1 K per 9, there could be some right-handed pitchers now facing a lefty switch hitter.
No, I got to
who's
see the
choosing to
online
bat for the
shit,
left-
Truthy. You got me into it. Blame Truthy.
Actually has better.
My thing is, dude, like, we've seen a lot of offline stuff so far. It literally just looks like the same thing, which I already knew it was. I kind of just want to see what's going on.
Yes.
Which is going to make the
For
pitchers
online.
feel even more real than we've had before because we can separate how they do versus righties versus how they do with lefties.
Yeah.
It's a nice change.
CJ,
And before we move on to
same
hitters,
thing.
I just want to address
I haven't seen
how
anything
are we
that's, like,
organizing
busted.
Fried's pitches on the
PCI
right
shrinkage
here?
is an online thing. It's back, adjust. Yeah, but I mean, again, Same thing
The
for this
pitches
year.
are organized based on usage rate. We're also getting
There's
those
nothing
numbers
that
from
I've
real
seen that's
MLB
not going to make
data.
me buy this game.
That usage rate, the more frequently they throw the pitch, the higher it's going to be ranked in their repertoire.
Colin?
What does HR per 9 mean?
That is home runs per 9. This is kind of a good segue. Home runs per 9 is a simulation stat. What I mean by that is not every mode is
Okay, so that's where
uses,
that's where this is useful info. This is home runs per 9. It's a simulation stat. This has nothing to do with online. That's what I need to figure the fuck out, dude.
when it comes to the simulation. Now, in Diamond Dynasty specifically, home runs per 9 does not matter.
So
Yeah.
it's not going to be there.
I don't know why it always looks like that in the trailer.
Crochet picture image, Colin.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm not convincing anybody to buy the game. Baby Gap, I'm not telling anybody to buy the game. I'm just saying I'm buying the game, and personally, from what I've seen today, there's nothing. The only thing I've looked at that's fucking horrible so far is the menu, the UI.
Based on where
I
it
don't
is
like.
in your repertoire, what I mean is a four-seam fastball in the first slot versus a
I like
four-seam fastball
the
in
two
fifth.
things I do like. I've liked more than I haven't liked in this trailer. You have the PCI sensitivity, and then you also, the thing that I've never understood is you can move your PCI and it actually stays. If I've moved my PCI inside, if I take my thumb off of it, it's not gonna fucking flick back to the middle. That's two different things that I
The
do like
attributes
for
that matter for whatever
online.
mode we're in within
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
game.
What did I
And
just
we have a
miss?
control room Colin question.
Jacob E for 3.
Sorry, I missed something. Just said
Seeing
WP.
this is good in the chat, and I agree. I think seeing the splits with hits per 9 per lefties and righties, and then of course you're only seeing the attributes that matter for whatever mode we're in within
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the
And we
same
have a
way.
control room Colin question.
Jacob.
No, I do have an issue with PCI shrinkage being in the game. Absolutely. I think it's stupid, to be honest with you. I definitely don't like that.
Correct.
Shall we move on to hitters?
But that's
Let's
not
do
going
it.
to make me buy the game.
Yeah, so this is the Diamond Dynasty version of Judge.
This is a reveal.
And
too.
I'm not even saying this as like a knock on the top guys. I play MLB The Show every single day. It's a very rare day where someone spams every single pitch as a spam slider. And that's not even a knock against the top guys. If you want to play the game to a high level, fucking cheese it all you want.
Simulation attributes
But that's how they
or
play it.
ones that don't impact
The menus do look awful.
the
Agreed, Pete.
head-to-head,
100%.
Single player experience are not shown here. So we did a big audit, cleaned up attributes, and this is where we're at.
Ratings not final.
Yes, ratings are not final. Don't
Ratings
you all
are
worry.
not
We're
final.
also switching between, different screens throughout different modes in our game, so nothing is final. However, what is
V-Dot-
that depending
V-Dot, that's
upon
me on
which
Efton
mode
Chisholm.
you are playing, only the attributes that have an impact in that mode are the ones showing. So if we actually want to go back to the game, James or Dre, if we can pull up a hitter, please, and talk about what's the difference with reaction we see offline, but reaction's going to play a little bit differently in, say, a Road to the Show, Connor.
Yeah, reaction in Road to the Show is only one value. What I mean by that is your reaction is how you're going to move in every direction.
King, the graphics will probably be a
we
new
just
gen
felt
thing.
like,
Once there's a new console,
we
they'll
didn't
probably
want
change them.
players having to spend a bunch of
Would be
tokens,
my guess.
pouring into reaction each direction. One big change for Road to the Show is that those start transitions you see, those delays going.
I will
each
say the
direction
graphics do look like
are
fucking
now,
shit in this trailer. I'm not even a
taking
graphics
place in
guy. I
the
will say
player
they do
watch
look like
experience.
shit.
Before, you always had a perfect jump, and how you reacted was based on how you move that stick. But now it's just incentivizing putting more tokens into that reaction attribute in Road to the Show. When it comes to reaction each direction, again, these are pulled from real MLB stats, so you'll notice players move different in each direction.
Yeah, so that's big. Reaction will matter a lot in Road to the Show, getting the good jumps like you're talking about.
What about online?
But it will be one attribute within Road to the Show. But
And
then
we have another question.
What are intangibles?
Extra things.
everything
Is
you
this-
see on the screen, right?
Spidey senses.
Extra things and
Power,
once
have
we
a good night,
launch,
big
that
dog.
might be changed. So
Work in progress.
That is game
Yeah,
development.
work
We're
in
constantly
progress.
working.
The idea behind intangibles.
What
and
did
why
they
it's up
say
there is
about
because
the,
you have the 5 tools, right? So you have contact, power, fielding, speed, and arm. Those are the 5 tools, and generally when you're scouting and you're looking at players, those are the attributes that you're looking at, right, in terms of grading a player. And so everything else are intangibles, but generally it's like defining those intangibles, and what you see on the screen, it can be categorized as other, which is probably what we'll end up putting on there. So they're just extra attributes, not necessarily attributes, but extra things that they have within their arsenal.
Right. So yeah, we've talked about attributes. We've talked about the new splits.
I would
for
say
pitchers.
catcher
We've
pop
talked
times would
about
go kind of hard. We got Uncle Bean coming with 5 gifted of his own. Let's see some bombs in the fucking chat. For my man Uncle Bean coming to a 5 gifted. Thank you, sir.
Oh, pop time. That's Ashley's favorite.
Bean, thank you for the 5.
Why are you so excited with pop time?
I'm excited for
love
pop
throwing
time.
runners out at second base. I think between that and robbing home runs, like I
know when the 9th inning comes, someone brings a Chapman versus a lefty. They're going to throw 3 sliders, shrink my PCI. I'm not even saying genuine skill issue. If I face 9 straight sliders, I am keeping my PCI down there with an anchor. I hate it just as much as you do. I think it's a very rare day seeing Aroldis Chapman with a par as big as his throw dots for sliders. But I do get what you're saying. I totally do.
And
but
like I said earlier,
I just haven't faced it
we changed
recently
it to
enough.
A real attribute.
Pop time
it
is
really
a dub.
does kind of define that area of the game for catchers in terms of what's the most important thing generally for a catcher is being able to throw runners out.
Pop time's a sick stat because you've been able to steal a base every fucking time on me if you actually do it right online. Pop time's actually a sick stat.
What pop time is essentially is how quick a catcher moves his feet, how fast he gets rid of the ball, his accuracy, and his arm strength. Those are all baked into the pop time number.
Kings
the
are not
average
final.
pop time in the big leagues is around 1.95, 1.
Trod, you fucking cocksucker. I don't understand, dude, why they kept it in. I don't. But
Important.
Trod, what I was just making my point is, dude, is like when I've been playing the game recently, unless I play one of the top guys that are being a cocksucker, like nobody's slider spammed me recently.
Time that I'm gonna want a catcher that can throw really fast guys.
Frost,
out,
what up, buddy?
Right. So I think that's really valuable when you're playing this game, and we all know that those 99 runners are going to be stealing all the time.
Hit it with a pop time out of the chair.
Me? Basically set up my team so that I have a guy behind the plate that has a chance to throw that guy out at a higher rate. So the pop
Chat,
time.
what are you
is
giving
really
this pop
important.
time
The way
here? Hold
that
on
we
here.
Did that in our game.
Pop time
was we took the animation. So it's really interesting, right? Like when you want to break this thing down into like what is under the hood and how this gets calculated.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously are taking all of those attributes,
Okay,
like
what
I
do we-
said,
hold on.
accuracy, arm strength, feet, hands, from something that's been put together by real data in real life. And then we have to somehow take it and get that same number on our catchers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me give you an example. If I
Out of
have
99,
a
what do you
catcher
give
that
that stat?
has a 99 arm, right?
Out of a 99.
And a 40 pop time,
I'm glad you're saying this. Somebody was asking
This is
about that.
important.
Yes.
right? And I have a guy that's got a 50
Out of a
arm
99.
and a 40 pop time.
By arm, you're
We got Big Daddy Brent coming to a 5 gifted of his own. That's 21-17 for the channel to the kid. Let's see some bombs in this shot from my man Brent coming through a 5 gifted. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the 5. 82? 82?
Big leaguer in the game, and having
How
them
did that
come
feel?
down
Not
here to
good.
San Diego studios and capturing their
Not good.
catch and release, right?
Right.
And getting their pop time. So what we do is
Not
we
good.
speed or slow up that animation to
Based
the
on the
detach,
rating.
and that means from the
Is this animation going to be online? That's the real question. We got Caesar coming up with a gifted of his own, number 26 to the channel. Let's see some gifties in this chat for Uncle Caesar. Thank you, buddy.
strength, right?
Of the
Yes.
player.
And then mathematically figure out how to get those pop times the same. And I'd be lying if I could sit here and tell you how that happens because I'm terrible at math, but my programmers
say,
are really
Cupid,
good.
I have
And
no
so-
idea, bro.
Shout out to you, Jeff Ullman, who we just sat
That's
down
what I
the
wanna
other
see.
day and we figured this whole thing out, or you figured it out. Thank you. And Gary Weiss, who
Brent, thank you again for that 5 Papa. And Caesar, thank you for the 1 piece. Snack Wrap and Ray, appreciate the follows.
spitting out numbers that directly relate to the scaled numbers from 0 to 99, those
CJ,
attributes.
appreciate that follow.
And we're able to give out the real life pop times of catchers, and they translate perfectly into our game.
Yeah.
And when I say average, the average time. So
When do we see the online
we'll
shit,
get into
dude?
the catcher animations in a little bit, and I'll explain a little bit more why that matters to pop time.
So we've gone through a lot. We've done bear down.
No
we've done
holding
big
to
zone,
the extreme,
we've gone
bro.
into all the
shut
attribute
up.
changes and rework. Pop time now an attribute, no longer a quirk. What we haven't touched upon yet, Connor, there's some online co-op changes going into play. You know I play a lot of co-op.
I
So
love it.
what can I expect when I boot up launch night with my co-op teammates?
Yeah, Colin, if you want to pull up the co-op roles and rotations. What you're going to see here is previously, just in non-DD co-op, you were able to select from a smaller set of rotations than what's listed here. Now you're able to fine-tune your team strategy and load into the game based on how you guys feel you're going to best perform. You'll see all the new rotation patterns for fielding right here. We're not going to read through all of them, but per plate appearance, per 2 plate appearances, there's a full list of rotations you can go through. So it's really just an enhancing strategy and managerial decisions.
And there's another element to this. Walk me through an imaginary situation with who controls the ball in what situation. So usually, say in a rundown, you have maybe player 1 as pitcher, player 2 as the infielders. And if the catcher was involved, player 1 was with the catcher.
This isn't Diamond Dynasty is what they said? B-Dot. This is co-op.
This year to make it a little easier.
Yeah, essentially all the pitcher's doing now is pitching. Once the ball's put in play, the infield user is in control of everybody.
DD?
For the infield. If you're
including the catcher.
Co-op
yes,
DD.
Correct. So if you're in a 3v3...
if this isn't in DD, I'll fucking uninstall the game myself. I'll boycott it myself.
And the pitcher once the ball's in play. One thing to note is... like stealing, it really makes you pay attention now, because as the pitcher's delivering the pitch, as another user, I'm now having to pay attention to, is the guy taking off or not? So it makes you lock in a little bit more.
No,
this is a public service announcement. If you're playing
they're doubling
co-op,
down on sliders. Everything shrinks the PCI now.
Don't check your phone noties in the middle
no,
of an
you
inning.
get, you can decide
when.
when.
Really silly.
I'm brutal at that.
Basically, truthy, to sum it up, you can do quick rotation order. So like we can rotate per out as a batter, which would be sick.
Changes in head-to-head.
So when you're a good player on your co-op teammate and you have 2 fucking Make-A-Wish kids, you can rotate per out, which I think is sick. Rotate per inning, we can do whatever.
Yeah, it's there. So essentially, we had a we have a setting for offline play if you want to use this option as well. If you guys go to general, and it's somewhere in the settings, but essentially pitching out of the stretch. Essentially, what it is it helps to speed up games.
You can just
you're only gonna pitch out of the stretch. We had to make some slight.
This is another W. I
faster
actually did hurt my arm
deliveries.
throwing that fucking
Kershaw,
yeah,
he kills me out of the stretch. He's so fast compared to his normal windup.
Yeah,
is
so
fire.
Guys with super quick deliveries in our game, we slightly delay the start of the animation now to give you a little bit more time to perform that pinpoint gesture or mechanic.
So we see the option here, as James was showing. You can choose it in offline play, but is pitching out of the stretch what you can expect in DD? Like, that will be the norm?
Yes, it's the online default.
Thank you. And that's not the only thing we're changing. There is something that's coming back to Diamond Dynasty, and that's mid-batter timeouts.
Yeah, you can now call time again in online play, which
I know a lot of people who love that.
We took out years ago because of some technical challenges there, but we brought it back, and when we took it out, we were surprised how many people actually were like, oh.
Honestly, Cactus, I'm not sure if I am tonight.
Being like,
where to
love
go?
Calling time. Now it's gone.
Where to go?
I'm happy it's back.
And I would say maybe one of the most hyped changes that a lot of people
what did they
are gonna
say?
love
Did they say
once
timeouts?
Hear is, we know R2ing has been a little bit of a commotion for years on end. That's changing.
Yes! You only get 1 timeout per AB. It's actually really quick too.
Problem.
That's fire.
We made some tweaks to make it so it wasn't necessarily.
I love that.
Messing with your inputs as a pitcher.
Yes.
But we just figured let's get rid of it. So no R2 in online play. You can hold R2 to view pitch history and stuff, but it's not going to slow down the pitcher. We've added a slight delay for the pitcher to actually be able to select his pitch. To kind of allow
baby,
you to buy
keep
more
them
time.
coming!
But with
Oh,
pulling
no
time
more
back,
R2 either.
We feel that people have plenty of time now.
The community loves you, Connor. I think you're going to have like a whole bunch of thank you gifts on your desk
Get-
tomorrow morning,
there
so
we
get
go.
ready.
Getting so many W's, and thank gods. No more R2. You can call time. Some really good, just quality of life stuff for head-to-head players.
Right, so we talked.
Anybody worried about the timeouts? I did say this earlier, but I'll say it again for people just coming in. Any top player pauses the game for a timeout now, which sucks. So they'll just use the timeout in the game.
Go for the afternoon.
Yeah, I think so. Year after year, like when you see like what we put streams out, or we post things online, and you'll see just a number where it says 500 new animations this year or 600 new animations this year. And going back to what I was talking about earlier, where we read a lot of feedback.
Yes,
right?
we're seeing it
from the
everywhere.
community. We
Yeah.
see feedback, and one of the things that you constantly see, especially when we put out some of these things where it's like, oh, same old animations, and I just want to say that baseball, very specifically baseball, a sport video game, baseball hasn't changed for over 100 years.
Right.
We have
Elevation changes would go hard.
almost 16,000 animations in our game.
Yes.
That is just gameplay animations. I'm not talking about personalized pitching. I'm not talking about personalized hitting. I'm not talking about any of the presentations. Very specifically, close to 16,000 gameplay animations.
Playing the game, within.
So when you're playing the game, I've touched on some of these things, many times where you can only catch the ball so many ways in a baseball game.
Right.
If I were to go get a new backhand catch, I would do it the same way I do it right now. So I got a setup backhand, a running backhand, a running
Is that a
forehand,
perfect
setup forehand. We
fly
have
ball?
catches that come from their pre-pitch stance.
I
So
love
if the
how he
ball's
didn't
hit really
catch
hard,
that,
I
so it
go
wasn't a
1
perfect
foot to my
perfect
right,
out.
2 feet to my right, 3 feet to my right, to my left, and then all around me, right? So I have to go low, mid, high, above my head, right, left. We have catches for every single position around a player. We have every running catch. We have every sliding catch, right? Now, you could argue that, maybe that the right foot is out and you see something in real life where you're going to see some, a different style maybe within every, but this goes back to what I was saying about the catchers. We don't get every big leaguer in here to go, okay, I want you to go make a diving play in the left field. How do you do it, right? Or how do you slide when you slide into home? Or how do you slide when you slide into second? So we get a wide variety of all those things, and they share those animations. But it's important to understand that our game also works in a way when you talk about the enormity of animations that we have in our game, that there are plays that you watch that might they might be
guy,
made
get
up
to the
of
fucking good stuff.
7, 8, 9 animations in a row, and you're not even noticing them, because not everything is just a swing or a throw or a catch. We have transitional animations that also make up part of that 16,000 animations that are in the game. On top of that, if we did animations 10 years ago that are a little outdated, we go in and redo those animations, so the count in the core doesn't actually go up. It stays.
Trot, it's fucking crazy, dude. We've been watching this for an hour and 13, and dude, I'm excited for the game regardless. I'm gonna play it every year. Of course I do. I stream it. However, we could speed this shit up, bro. Like, no offense to the guy who hung my curtains earlier, but we had this guy come over to do some work on the house. This boy was here for 3 hours. I'm like, dude, this might have been him.
That, right? So I guess from us to everybody else, I would argue that there's not another sports game around that has even close to the amount of animations that we have in our game.
I do not care about
and
the animations.
Variety that we have.
I don't
and
care
the
even a little bit.
situational awareness that they have. So not only are these guys changing the way that they throw based on how good they are, based on their fielding and throwing
Was he doing a rant earlier?
attributes, they are changing
Philly?
based on the situation itself, whether it's a casual situation, an high urgency situation, right? And so we get those throws from every direction, from every distance. So we have throws that are, over 200 feet, those that are between 100
CJ, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the follow, and Rye, appreciate the follow.
Tosses that are under 25 feet from every catch, because you never know what orientation he's going to be catching, and we do that in all directions.
Yes.
So anyway, that is my long-winded way of saying, look, every year we are refreshing and adding animations into our game. Work really hard to do that. We're super pleased with the stuff that we get in
I'd be using
every
Big Zone.
single year. And unfortunately, they don't give us 5 years to make a game. They give us
knows
about
I'd run 'em.
9-10 months. So,
Yeah, I think it's well said, honestly. We've covered a lot today. We covered big zone hitting. We covered bear down, the all-new attribute system. Attributes are only going to be in the mode you're playing within the game. I think that's awesome. We talked about some online changes with co-op, but is there anything else you guys want to cover?
Animations.
I think we're solid. I don't have anything else. Was that a keyword that I was supposed to remember?
Sweaty, I do agree
No,
with that.
no. It was,
I do.
Anything else you want to say?
I feel like I forgot something, like when Colin says, okay, when I say this at the end, say this.
No.
And because Colin,
We got some questions.
Ooh, I like it.
I love questions.
So, elevation. Any change to elevation gameplay related this year?
In terms of what?
Hitting.
All the elevations are set in terms of where those stadiums,
Yeah,
is that what they're saying?
They're asking if elevation makes a difference in gameplay.
Yes.
Yeah,
elevation does
absolutely.
make a
Our
difference,
physics are super advanced. I mean, I heard our engineer talking about this just the other day, and he's talking about molecules in the air and all of these different things, and it's
Yeah.
mind-blowing the amount of work that Jeff MacArthur and these other programmers even think about when elevation, wind, humidity, all of these things definitely have a big impact.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
sure.
like you're playing a night game in New York, the ball's not going to travel as far as it is. Well, they have a short porch; it's not going to travel as far as the ball's going into in Arizona, right? Like
Yes.
in a day game or somewhere in a higher elevation like Colorado, for sure, the ball's going to fly. And it's interesting though, you bringing up the like physics. I mean, you're talking about like the ball physics. What's interesting is the last time Aaron Judge was on our cover was the year that we actually changed from going
Jacob
from our first physical engine that we had before for hitting and going to true real life physics where you could put in the launch angle, the exit velo, and match the exact same thing that a hit was in real life. And I remember Aaron was in the studio. That was at 2018, the year. He was in the studio, and when we first, when Jeff first came up with this, he had him in the office, and we showed him hitting a bomb in a stadium. And I can't remember the landmark that his ball hit, but we dialed in those numbers in the game, and the ball hit the exact same landmark in our stadium. And it's a good flashback having Aaron back on the cover and going, now he's back on the cover and having this conversation. But to
That's super
Connor's
interesting.
point,
Yeah.
it's way over our heads in terms of how it gets done, but it's true to life.
And we got
This
the right
guy
guys
is
to do it.
horned up about
And
the
one more
animations,
thing I've
I
seen
will
in
say.
chat is they've noticed the blur.
5 of them, Pedro.
Oh, did you guys put the blur?
When you're hitting.
Oh, go on, Connor.
The blur
Talk about
Yeah,
that.
this is,
This is Connor's favorite feature.
This is depth of field. There's
Good job.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. From the hitting perspective, you can turn this on if you want. It's under your camera options. Essentially,
That's actually
it just cuts out a lot of the noise in the background. If you don't like playing in certain stadiums because of the batter's eye or
that's a W. I'm gonna give that one a
pitcher's
W.
delivery, you can turn this on and it helps to track the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Yeah,
I
and
actually
that's the
love
coolest
this.
thing too. It's like, and we've tested this in stadiums where people might have problems, and it just a lot
That's
of times
actually
it depends
sick.
on the pitcher that's pitching. You get a guy that comes like it throws sidearm, and the ball's coming out of some object in the back that might have like a little white window or something on a door that's in center field in some weird crass
The white
stadium.
No midday glare,
or
no.
something. And now you
No
you have
midday
this
glare.
option. You can play with it or not, but it blurs kind of everything out in the back, and the ball pops.
That's actually
so
sick.
You get a better
Depth
visual
of
the ball.
field. Blur it out, lock it in.
And this is available where in MLB The Show
everywhere.
26?
Universally.
Yeah,
So
everywhere.
you just
It's a
you
setting.
go into your camera settings and it's in there. There's also a bunch of other options in there. Like if you go to your displays, settings, pitch history. There's hitting and pitching displays here, and if you change
This
that
is
to
probably
custom,
the biggest thing I would say
you're gonna
I've seen.
see you're able to
The blur.
basically pick and choose how you want your pitch history to display. So you can start picking up on opponent tendencies.
Yeah,
within
Dylan,
a game.
this is gonna be a
Because
big
you don't
ad.
have those scouting reports of your opponent before going into the game. This is kind of a way to create your own scouting report as the game's going on. So there's tons of different options in here. You can customize the color
I know we want to play Madden, dude, but I'm glad we're hearing all this shit.
is filling with lots of other things. So
Even though it's been dragged
everyone's
on
gonna
for
have different
quite
settings
a
when
bit.
it comes to this. So there's a bunch of options there.
Yeah, these are some really good quality of life improvements. and
Anything
some
else we're getting?
People enjoy it in the chat.
I'm seeing 2 more questions, maybe, Colin?
Can you answer if there will be going to be a hardcover physical edition like older years of the show? We can confirm no, we will not be having a steelbook or anything related. And then people are seeing Red Diamond and things.
Stay
We'll
tuned.
we'll be talking about that stuff later, so stay tuned.
Yes. Good
Later?
question, just not
Dog,
for
we've
right
been
now.
going for an
We
hour
did
and a
wanna
half.
touch
What do
on
you
some of the
fucking
gameplay
mean
changes
later?
in Road to the Show. I don't think we got to that. I think we
Yes.
Tune in
talked
next week.
about-
Yes.
I'm
We talked a little
planning
bit
to,
about
Fusion. I'm just
reaction.
trying
We'll
to
get
see
into
how
more
long the
next
stream's
week.
going to go.
Okay,
I want to
sweet.
catch the stream.
Sick.
Yeah, well, thank you, Gil and Connor, for joining us, talking about all things gameplay in MLB The Show 26.
And thank you, fans, for watching. This was our first feature premiere, and it was gameplay.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah, pre-orders are open right now. There's a
Let's go. All right. Fusion. Shoot me that invite, big dog. Shoot me that invite, big dog. And I'm older. We out here watching MLB The Show movie? It is. It is indeed. Let's go, man. Let me know if you got, dude, literally our first game of the day, 2 hours into the stream. Let me know if we got any bounties on this game. We're doing a Dominican Republic versus a USA World Baseball Classic. Team build, baby, let's go. The game's looking really good. I mean, there's some shit that, like, of course you can complain about. All right. Of course I stream it, dude. I'd buy it fucking anyways. But they do have some cool stuff added. The one main thing, my takeaway from that is the slider shrinkage, dude. Again, like, watch us play this game, and of course I'm gonna throw you some down and away sliders, and it does suck. I say you really see the effects. What's your gamer tag, dude? Prediction on who wins? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. They're doing that shit weekly till it comes out. They do. Always. They always do. I don't know why, unfortunately. We are 6 subs away, gentlemen, from hitting the big hole 15 hundo. Fusion_corrupt. What was I talking about? 5 for 5 home runs this game? Let's go, baby. Let me know if you have any matchers on Uncle Brent's bounty. 5 gifted on the line for 5 homers. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. Fusion_corrupt. One. Is this you? I'm gonna take a guess and say that's you. The glare is sick. I love that. We got Philly Wolfgang coming in with a 5 gifted of his own. That's 52 to the channel for the man. Let's see some bombs in this chat for Philly coming through a 5. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love, man. Shout out to Uncle Philly. Gets us to 15 hundo. What a guy. What a guy. Let's see some W's in this chat for Philly Wolfgang coming through with a 6-piece McNugget meal to get us to 15 hundo. Philly, thank you, brother, for the love, man. Shout out to Uncle Philly. If you got a gift, make sure you thank him, man. Marsh, welcome on into the stream. Maddie G, welcome on into the stream. Philly, appreciate you hooking up the boys, man. All right, takeaways, quick, speed, rapid fire. I'm not gonna give you a fucking hour breakdown. Massive L, they still have slider shrinkage. That's stupid. That's fucking, I hate it. W is the blur. That's sick. Another W is pop time. Attributes, I'd actually give an L to. I don't like the new attribute screen. You can go back and forth on that one. Animations, I don't give a fuck about. What was the other thing? The PCI sensitivity I like. The batter timeouts I like. And then the PCI not moving whenever you put it somewhere. Boom. Up, 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 up. Don't wake me up, 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 up. Is there anything else I missed right there? Oh, here we go. We have Team Dominican Republic for the World Baseball Classic going up against Team USA in today's video. And this is what Team DR looks like. We got Marte, we got Julio, we got Soto in the outfield. In the infield is Vladdy, also Perdomo. We got Tatis and Caminero. We also got Big Papa O'Neal Cruz and Carlos Santana. Rocking out on the bench for us right now, we got Diaz, Ahmed Rosario, and Manny Macchiato. In the rotation, we got Sandy Alcantara, Brian Bello, and Christopher Sanchez. Got a couple other guys in the bullpen as well. If I missed anybody, you can let me know in the comments down below, as always. All right, Fusion, let's go, brother. Let's go, brother. Guys, I'm going to throw up a prediction here. Who wins, Team USA or Team DR? I'm Team DR. Blur background, yeah. Blur background's probably I would say the sickest one outside of the PCI anchoring too. Co-op as well, dude. Co-op, that's a massive W too. Who wins? Team USA, DR. 1 minute on the dick, guys. Here we go. Don't wake me up. Removing the R2 spam. That's another one. Dude, a really underrated one, I would say, for good players is the batter timeout. I would say I learned it personally from Kreiner, I think it was. But the batter timeout is a really, really good way to reset yourself without pausing the game. Wells? Wait, who? Tregs? Who did I miss? What's up, King? Beat down. What's up, man? The R2 spam removal is a W. All right, hit me with some quick reminders. We're going to write all these down. I got to make a TikTok on it. Blur. No R2. Batter. Timeouts. Slider. Shrink. PCI sense. PCI block. Co-op changes too. Thank you, baby gap. Oh, bear down pitching. Bear down pitching, I think is... Okay, did they say that bear down pitching was for online? Austin Wells for DR team. Okay, I'm up. Fuck. Fuck. Change. My bad. My bad. Tregs, I always miss one, dude. I do.
Hey!
Right on by. Fucking see ya. You can choose to pitch from the stretch. Oh, true. Change.
Yeah!
Good comms. Good comms there, guy. Good fucking comms there, guy. Change. Hey! Why are we doing that to me? Oh, Zaza, I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it's Zaza. Zaza, what's up, baby? On the corner. Like your mother. Okay. I don't know if we actually did see that in the 26 update, but I'm pretty sure pitches that touched the zone, even if it was just on the black, on the outside, it was a strike. I would love that.
We got full count.
Change. Good change. Hooray! Tell Marte is there. That's 2 down. Oh, pop time too. Pop time's fire. Good call. Exactly. All right, I'm the same way, dude. Except for I'm not into some other sports games, but.
Hey! Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, you're nice and late? Well, just be better at the video game then, pal. See it? Okay, maybe not. Alright. Apologies. Zaza, how things been, man? Peace and love. What's up, dude? Hunter, what's up, buddy? Change. Pull that string. Pull that string, baby
That's
boy.
Inside.
Yep. It did. It totally did. Oh my lord! What a swing! 66 speed. Hit the cutoff. Hit the cutoff. Blue and blue. Smart man. Pitch comm will be turned off immediately. Zaza, you just see the premiere?
Ball in.
Great change. Dog. Hey, hey, hey. Is Captain America standing right behind this guy? Is he part of the Make-A-Wish program? Because 2 of these swings, bro, are looking a little fucking questionable here. No elevation change is definitely a W, or an L in the next game, but... I mean, that's why I play cores. Everybody's like, Playful, why do you play cores? Why do you play cores? Because it's the only fucking stadium, outside a couple, that actually plays how it's supposed to when you take good swings, man. I can't wait for my PCI to move slow. I'm definitely interested to see if we're going to need P-rings next year. I'm going to start off the year by using them, but if I don't think they're necessary, I'll change that.
Nope.
Tokyo Dome be fire. Peace and love. What's the new job?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so
Nice
I'm
try, Ramon.
dog shit, if you were wondering. Good pitch. Dude, that is awesome, Zaza. Congratulations, my man. All right. Hell yeah. How much you think you're going to be traveling out of the year?
Aye.
You can change your sense for next year, Kenny. Yes, sir. Oh, my binding.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I might be a certified pussy and learn how to tempo next
That's
year.
in. Ball
just
2.
to be a fucking cuck. Ripped on the ground out of Cattell, right at him. 2 down. Team USA, man, up 2 so far. Tokyo Dome, I'm excited for. Got me lifted, gifted, higher than the ceiling. Ooh, baby, it's the ultimate feeling. Got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how'd you get so high? Oh, it's fly. Fuck, dude. It's fly. Well, we're up 1. Make sure to ambush sliders away. Make sure to switch hit your whole team, buddy.
Aye. 0-1. Ah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Go, 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 go. Oh.
Out.
Make sure to ambush those sliders away. Just make sure to ambush them. Have we ever tried ambushing? Maybe you just can't adjust. Maybe you can't adjust. Maybe I'm going to get on Xbox and beat the fucking brakes off you next year, Trod. Maybe.
Hey.
I'm going to become a demon. I'm going to be chugging so much well, I got confused. Wasn't KC the first week of January? St. Louis next week. KC second week of March. Oh my god, dude. Okay, Zaza.
Ball, that's outside.
I gotta know. Are you ripping first class or is ripping you anywhere? Tried hitting huge parlays, easy work. True, CJ, that's actually not a bad strategy. So fly.
Aye. 1 ball, 2
Little
strikes.
slider for Uncle Ernie.
Nope, outside.
Pull that string, baby boy. Pull that string, baby boy.
Foul ball.
Playful, how are you losing right now? Brother, it is the 2nd inning of baseball. And I'm down by 1 run. Playful, are you washed? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. He's using Team USA, Philly. I think it was a mistake. Wait, when is the World Baseball Classic, chat? I have no idea.
Aye.
Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. 1 down. March 13th. I'm going to bet an unhealthy amount on World Baseball Classic.
0-1's the count. Aye. 2.
I feel that. I feel that.
0-2.
Absolutely. I feel that, Zaza. I just was wondering. I was curious, dude. I've never been in it, so I was curious. One hell of a changeup. That's one hell of a double play turned. Next year, by the way, I just want to point out, from what I saw from the trailer, if they weren't lying to us, that's a double play. Because I don't get taken out at the legs. I eat that shit. I still get taken out, but I throw it faster. Like, that was diamond fielding and gold fielding. Next year, that's turned all day. I'm excited about that.
Out.
How much do I bet on the Seahawks to hedge my heart as a Pats fan? Okay. If you're going to bet on the Seahawks, just go ahead and buy a Seahawks jersey and suck my cock. You're not a true New England fan if you're betting on the Seahawks. Yo, Rides, what up, brother? Ripped.
Hey, 2.
Gotta catch it. Charlie, appreciate that follow.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Why did you
One
wait?
ball,
Why did you bet on the
2
pass?
strikes.
Rides? Are you switching? Are you
Ball.
switching sides here?
2 balls, 2
Charlie,
strikes.
what's up, man? Oh, the curse is real. Okay. Oh, man. We good. 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 I'm an Eagles fan. Go Seahawks. Why don't you root for Milton Williams? Come on, Raptor. Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl is going to be seeing fucking goes, pal. Just wait. It's either pure ecstasy siege or pure depression.
No
Choose
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Yabo told me to hedge my happiness the other day and bet the Seahawks. Couldn't do it.
That's a ball.
Come on, babe.
That's ball 2.
Absolutely fucking smoked. 507? Oh my god.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Jane, what's up? I see you on YouTube. Oh, yeah. So, I'm heating up. I'm getting hot. I just remembered you should swing the bat when your batter steps on the ground. Time it up a little bit. And now I'm back. Have you ever played Swan? If so, who won? I have played Swan, I think, a couple times. The most recent time, he actually, I believe, was the only creator to win. In the video I did with him. He was, dude, he played a hell of a game. Uncle Swano. I'm a fireball. Do, do, do,
0-1.
do. Come on, titties. Ball.
Ball 1.
Ball outside. Ball outside. Oh, come on, dude.
Ramon.
Tatis, what do we say, kid? Home now. Come on, 5.
Ball 1.
I'm the best.
Ball. That's inside.
I'm on fire. Your mom hooks for money. And I'm the one who pays her. 4-2 lead, baby. Let's go. 3 homers in the last 4 batters. I think I'm back. Somebody call us somebody and let him know that Unc is back. We got Uncle Rides coming in with a 28-month resub to the channel. Rides, you're about to get refunded, by the way,
Ball.
bro.
That's inside.
With the Pats blowing the fucking doors off of the Seahawks on Sunday. Come on, Soto. I mean, why did I, sometimes I just forget about shit that actually works in this video game, and then when I remember, it's over for the opposition. It is. I didn't see Pitbull was going on tour. Is that true? You've ever had... I missed. I got it. I got it. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. 6-2 lead. Let's go. I'm on fire. Hawks by a million. Rides, I appreciate the 28 months, and I was about to tell the boys to hit you with the resub emote because I forgot. But now I'm kind of wishing a slow and painful
Ball 1.
missionary no lube to you.
2 balls, no strikes.
Junior, cummy. Sombrero. Oh, come on, babe. We gotta get that leg kick down. We got Brent, a man of his word. He said 5 gifted for 5 home runs, and we fucking delivered. 5 gifted coming out of my boy Brent. That's 10 on the day. #1 lead on the week. Brent, if you're free on Saturday, you got a guaranteed co-op game, young man. And you are also 10 away from our first Dark Night of the week. Let's see some bombs in this chat from my man Brent with his second 5 of the night. Thank you, sir. Go to the Hornets game Monday, strap up my life savings, I'm winning. I would personally take out a second personal loan.
Got him.
That's how you personally go to a game. I mean, if you guys are sports fans and you go to a sports game of any kind, that's kind of just how you do it. Oh, should I bet my life savings on the Patriots? Well, only if you're going to the game and only if you want to make a lot of cash. I'm not watching the honors tonight, no sir. What up, Hunter? Not financial advice. See you later, buddy. 1 down. Honestly, I feel like most fights at sports games are probably caused by people losing games.
Oh, one's the count.
Losing bets. Like, I can just see that happening. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? I'm both, buddy. Fucking all of them. Pull the string.
Ball 1.
I'm about to shove a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. See you later, buddy. Rides. Whoa, buddy. Why so toxic here, pal? First my Patriots, now this? If I piss in the Gatorade colors, can I place a bet that it'll be yellow? I heard it's going to be purple this year.
Hey. 0-1.
All right, so note to self, don't eat Mexican food for lunch because now I'm tired of shit. Is that how it works? Change. Good change. Good God. MVP.
He's out.
Doing that shit? All right. Super heavy food. Now I'm super heavy. And now I'm super heavy. Lex, what up, man? How we doing tonight? I want to time this mechanic again, if you don't mind. Yeah, if you don't mind, throw me some fastballs on the inside. I want to test this here.
Foul.
No, don't actually do that. I'm not kidding. I don't care about that. I haven't had more than 2 to 3 good timings or good timing misses on our swing since we started timing the leg kick. That checks out, bro. That check, right? That Buck. That checks out. Look at it, dude. Again. Santana, let's go, babe. Hum now.
Ball 1.
Where my phone is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
God. I'm just going to go right off the top. 473 feet of gamer. 466. I'm off. Calculations are a little off. Have fun, Trod. Have fun. They didn't get anything, Dar? Thought the Pats had a chance. Then I saw the inspirational Derek Hall ESPN Insta post. Seahawks by 40.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
We'll see, pal. Just wait on the Malcolm Butler post. So, are you throwing batting practice, or am I just Himothy? Is that another 500 out of Don Julio? 496. This dude's about got 1,000 feet in homers today. He might actually. He does. He has over 1,000. Middle slider may not be your best pitch. May not be your best pitch. Hit your second primer. What? Listen, dude. I was tired of the wash comments. I was tired of them. I just want to see if I was good timing on that. Was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so back. I'm so back. It's not even funny.
1-1.
Leg kick, boys. Leg kick. Leg kick, baby. Leg kick, baby! Oh, my God, dude. It's just in time for 26. You motherfuckers are cooked. You see me in a game. You queue in. First thing you want to do, turn off your console and get on to a different game because you got no fucking shot, Bubba.
Hey!
Good timing, though?
All 1's the count.
Too early.
Ah!
Am I finally late on one?
0-2's the count.
I don't like Nando's. Nando has a big one. Really big one. Just early. What? Did I just go cross-eyed, or did he just teleport? But he's on some Michael Jackson type shit. Should I ask this girl to be my Valentine? We just started talking this year, and I'm kind of nervous. You ask her, or I will, buddy. Sack up.
Yep, that ball went out.
Worst she can say is no.
No, inside. That's ball 3. 3-0.
You want to give it more runs? What are you doing? First name Juan, last name... No! What? Huh? But he's hit me with moonwalks left and right here. I'm seeing prime Michael Jackson on a game. Kevin, appreciate that follow on TikTok, buddy. Oh, God. It's like, I feel like they're secretly watching this and they're feeling bad. They're like, all right, throw the dog a bone. Throw him one here, throw him one there. Jay, appreciate the rose on TikTok, buddy. Swing when the leg goes up. No. Swing when the foot lands. I got it. Perdomo. Thank you very much.
Got him.
Logan, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thanks, buddy. No, Petros, they mentioned a lot of stuff, but I do know what you mean. Dog. This is getting outrageous, dude. Who did you suck? Seriously, what did you do to get this type of treatment here, pal?
Hey! 0-1.
They mentioned a few stuff, dude, but they did rant a bunch, I will say, Petros. For sure.
No balls,
Logan, what's
2
up, man?
strikes.
Thank you. Thank you for participating. Next guy up. Next batter up, young man. Use precision rings? Always, buddy. Code Playful if you're getting some prostitution rings, boys. It will save you 12%.
Ball, inside.
Change. Where's my YouTube chat? Did I not? Oops, sorry,
2-2
boys.
the count.
Some drag racing this weekend. I can't wait. There we go. There we go. Kyle, what's up, man? Madman, what's up, boys? You drag racing or you watching some? Got it. I got it. Juan Soto. Thank you, sir. On mobile? Hell yeah, mobile gang. I can't see it on mobile, unfortunately. We got my man Petros coming in with a 1 year. Whoop, try again. 1 year resub to the channel. Let's see some resubs in this chat for my man Petros.
Ball 1.
1 year later, this dude's still showing up to lose some more brain cells. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Petros, thank you for the resub, man. I appreciate it, dog.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Come on, Marty. Oh my, dude. You're actually throwing a pretty good pitch mix here. Where can I use that code? Controlfreak.com, my man. Code Playful. Through. Telling you, man. Timing is... I've always kind of said that. Timing is so much more important when you... Let's do English real quick. Timing is so much more important than where you put your PCI. Of course, it matters a little bit, but... That was some pussy shit right there. We got my man Huntsman coming in with 1,000 biddies of his own. Let's go, baby. Huntsman, thank you, man, for the biddies, dog. 1,000 biddies coming out of my man Huntsman. Shout out to the man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the biddies, sir. How's year 3 looking, Aiden? How'd you do year 2?
Outside.
Well,
Ball 2.
Huntsman, how goes the night, my brother?
What do you got?
3-0 count. I'd normally wait for something and hopefully to have him throw a ball, but instead I'm actually
No,
hunting.
that's a ball. Take your base.
To get this confidence back is a good feeling, boys, I will say. Aiden, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we went year 1. Isn't that crazy? We also missed the playoffs.
2. 0-2.
Wait, who's in that new Dracula one, Huntsman? Is that the Jacob Elordi one? Oh,
nice
busted
try,
me.
Ramon.
Pitch. The demon himself goes for 3. The demon, I mean, dog, that's good enough swing for 3. Come on. That's a good enough swing to leave in my calendar, but all right, okay. Emma, have a great night. Have a safe night. Have fun. Jesse, what's up? How we doing? Running I Drive Pro 270. Dude, what? Pro drag racing? I thought that shit was illegal. Well, I guess you can be a professional at it if you don't get caught, right?
Hey!
That's awesome, man. Good
All
luck,
one's
brother.
the count.
I got you,
Ball,
got
that's
you, got you.
outside.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I didn't know if that was the Elordi one. I got it. Thank you. One soda. Honestly, Jesse, I would say a little bit better. I would say I'm pretty hyped about the game. I know, Ghost. We ended up watching the MLB The Show premiere, though, today. So that's why we're still on MLB The Show. This is our first game of the day. Uncle Julio doing tricks on it in center. 2 down. Braves fan, appreciate that follow on TikTok. By the way, man, if you guys want to watch our dumbass play this shit, hold on here, I gotta throw this in video.
Ah! 0-2 is the count.
Right on by him. By the way, if you want to watch us clap ass live, hang out, chat it up while we're gaming, twitch.tv/playful, Monday through Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. See ya. Top 3 things they talked about. Definitely the blur, I would say, is number 1. The PCI sensitivity is number 2. And then probably the PCI, when you move it, it stays there, is number 3 for me. Bunch of cool things, though.
Ball. Aye.
Looking like a fucking
1-1.
goofball.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
Joseph, Jet, and Braves. Appreciate it. Follow on TikTok.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got a problem. Oh my lord. Through. The laser. Let's go. Good swing. Tatis card kind of bum, dude.
Inside, ball 1.
500 foot homer for 5 gifted. Let's go. Let me know if you got any matchers on Huntsman. 500 foot homer for 5 gifted. Let's do it. Tatis! Little Oppo Taco. We need 2 for the mercy for Team DR. Ghost, practice more than anybody else on your team, bro. Hey, man, I'm sure you heard it, but hard work beats talent 10 times out of 10. Work harder than everybody else, my boy. Who has more power? Let's go Macchiato. Honestly, dude, like stream-wise or video-wise? What do you mean? What was that with your high school team, Aiden? I can't really see Machado's foot. Attaboy, Aiden.
2 balls, 2
Need a
strikes.
500 footer right here? Come on. Ah, up the middle. This could be the game, though. This could be the game, though, right here. Come on, boys. One swing. Uncle Soto here. Uncle Soto, little leg kick, little timing. This guy's fucking zooming, man. I don't know how you guys are on skates, but let me know how to do that. Marty for 5. Marty for 5 gifted for 500. Come on, boys.
Hey, 2.
No, man. Fuck. Oh, that was the pitch to do it, too. So deep. There's no way you throw us out here. There's no way, right? Might have been the greatest relay of all time, and he still didn't get us. Oh, my God. Pratt, love to hear that, dude. Love to hear that. Okay. In a few different classes. Very, very fun. 750s and a quarter. 750, like, in a... I don't have any drag racing ball knowledge. I'd have to hear more about it. Macho, appreciate following on Twitch, and Logan, thank you as well, brother. Logan, exclamation mark wager, dude, is the way we do 1v1s, my boy. Junior! Come on, be 500. Dude, that's gotta be 500. We hit one there. No way, that's 463, dog! Oh my God, man. No fucking way. 14-3 win in 5 innings for Team DR. If you guys like this video and want to see more of the World Baseball Classic team builds, like the video, subscribe to the channel, or I'll seduce your mother. And if you're already subscribed, I've been seducing your mother week by week, moment by moment, month by month for a long fucking time, and I'm not going to stop. I'll see you tomorrow, though. Damn. I thought it was about to be 500, dude. ET, that was a good guess, though. That was actually a really good guess. Make umps. Wait. Do they make umps for accurate? Because I'm tired of them calling a ball. You can challenge it. I don't know if you can challenge it online. Hey, Fusion, all good, bro. We were playing pretty damn good. Logan, $50 is the minimum we wager for. 500 is the maximum, big dog. If you win, I pay you. If I win, you pay me. But the only caveat is you got to send it first so we don't get scammed. Oh, my Lord. Rockstar. Heard Playful was hacking anyway. It's true. I brought my hacks back, dude. I said the game's almost out. I got to plug my Cronus in, make sure it's still working. Hey, TikTok, we love you, boys. That's going to do it for the stream tonight. I'm going to play Madden franchise. If you want to see the Madden franchise, twitch.tv/Playful. Playful on Twitch. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, man. Let's go play a little franchise. Let's go play a little franchise. Yo, Huntsman, thank you for the love tonight, man. I hope you and the lady have a good time at the movie. Peace out, big dog. All right, we, Browns franchise, year 5. Let's go. That's sub. Oh, it just looks like our OBS crashed. That's fun. So we're going to be doing co-op on 26 on Farmer Friday? No, it's going to be moved to Saturday. And ET, we're going to be, if we're live this Saturday, we're going to do it Saturday. So how it works is anyone on the weekly top gifters or the weekly top cheers gets a guaranteed co-op game as long as they're in the stream on Saturday. We don't move it any other day. Brent, Nature Boy, Philly, Gaxio, Yo Mama, Uncle Drake, CMW, Bean, Turkey Bacon, and Hutch are on the gifters, and right now, Roz, TN Dog, Boosh, Mr. Noah, Zaza, Huntsman, Golden Rain, Angel, Maddie J, and Missionary Lover Khan are on the biddy board. So, guys, if you did hear your name, and we are live on Saturday, we're just going to be running co-op with any of you guys. And if we get through that list, then we'll probably just hop onto another game, or maybe just run co-op with anybody. BJ Rose, appreciate the follow on Twitch, my brother. Yeah, Browns franchise is on the Variety channel, Playful Variety. Thank you, Matt. Hey, let's go, dog. Let's go, dog. How you feeling about 26 so far? Bracken outside the slider shrinkage, we saw everything good. I didn't totally love the attribute menu. I don't know about you. I don't really care about it. We got Angel coming with a gifted over to Tom Brady's balls. Angel, that might have just thrown you in the... Oh, no, it tied you. Angel and Tom Brady's balls, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate the love. The Steelers fan, what team are you? Patriots fan, buddy. Patriots fan, man. Cole, have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you hanging out, big dog. Madden 26. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go, dog. Red Glizzy, appreciate that follow, man. All right, boys. We are on to year 5, our final year of the Browns franchise. We're going to go ahead and sim to the offseason since we lost in the into Wildcat. I said that would have got you on the board for co-op, but it did not. It did not. I was faded. Hell yeah, Matt. I love that. Love that. No faith in Brooklyn. All right. 2029 season recap. The Rams win another Super Bowl. They beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. That makes me feel a little bit better, losing to the Steelers. Rookie of the year goes to the Browns' own Emma Latte at right edge. On the Vikings, the QB wins. Damian Bradshaw, we got right edge. James Pierce for the Falcons, Defensive Player of the Year. And then for the Rams, damn, dude, won Offensive Player of the Year, Donnell Young. That sucks. Tisham, pass me. All right, man. We got to see what kind of money we have and who we can bring back this season. I was having a little bit of issues with franchise being really slow earlier. I don't know if anybody else has had that. So we accept Long Rod's option, his final year here. Let me see what's keeping Abdul Carter from signing with us. Big market, no players at the position have the tag. I mean, dude, we offered him just about all we can offer him. Josh Downs, I do want to bring back. Why is franchise so slow today? Big Chungus is probably going to leave at center. We got to accept his option. Perfect, actually. Mason Graham looks like he's gone. He's a 91. Ron Jeremy looks like he's gone. Andy Sanders is gone. Peyton Gaffney is gone. Holy fuck, man. We lost a lot of people, and we somehow, some way got to rebuild this team for a Super Bowl. I'm going Abdul Carter. Yo, Straw Hat, have a good rest of your night, man. Hey, appreciate you hanging, as always. My brother, he wants 3 years, $37 million a year. We're going to give him 3 years, and I'm going to bump it up as much as I can here. I'm going to go 23. I'm going to go $43 million a year. If this does not get him, I don't know what will. He wants to play for a new team. Motherfucker, man. We lose Abdul Carter. All right, that does mean, can we franchise tag him for how much? $49.5 million. I feel like Abdul Carter's not a player I can lose, dude. I know 49 is a ton of money, dude, but I almost want to franchise him. Or I almost want to tag him. Yeah, I got you, Jacob. I got you, bro. Chat, type of 1. Do we franchise tag Carter? 2 if we don't. It's terrible, Kelly. It's truly terrible, bro. I was wondering what was happening today. This dude wants to come back. Peyton Gaffney might want to come back. Peyton Gaffney actually could be a pretty good snag right here. Give him a latte. True. I think I'm going to try to bring back Gaffney. He wants 14, so about basically 15 here. I'm going to overpay him a little bit. I'm going to pay him $16 million a year. Hopefully he comes back. I enjoyed playing for you. I'm going to test out free agency. Wow. Okay. We're losing Bigsby, it seems like. Jair Brown, I don't really want to bring back. G-Man, 65-day streak is insane. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Josh Downs, I could bring back for $28 million. I'm going to try to test free agency, dog. All right, let me see here. Mason Graham at 91. He wants $29.5 million per year. Overpay him a little bit. All right, he's back. We do bring back Mason Graham. We don't even have the money to tag Abdul Carter. Josh Downs I could bring back. Ron Jeremy's gone. How much does he want? I would like to bring back Ron Jeremy if I could. Bring him back for 14. I actually wouldn't mind bringing him back for 14. What about you? How much do I have to... 34? Brian Kelly. I'm going to bring you back for 14. Ron Jeremy. We can't lose this many players off the defense, dude. We now have $28 million to work with here. Holy fuck here, guy. Holy fuck here, guy. Holy. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We can do that. We can do that, Jacob. We can do that. We'll get a little bit more money freed up, but I don't know if we will. JK, appreciate that follow, dog. Okay, we got $27 million. And I got to see what this team looks like. We did lose a lot of big pieces, including Abdul Carter and Josh Downs were probably the 2 biggest pieces we lost here. All right. O-line still looks okay. O-line really does not look that bad with the Riot Shield added to it. On the defense, we do have to sign an edge. Edge is our big thing here. I know they still got all their abilities equipped, so they're going to look a little bit better than they actually are. And then probably a D tackle for some depth. All right, man, let's go. And then maybe a wide receiver might not hurt. Let's see what is available in free agency. Slater at left tackle. Joe Burrow at QB. Abdul Carter, of course, doesn't want to play for us. Josh Downs does want to play for us. I didn't offer him. We could bring in Jesus Cota. How much does he want? He wants 27 mil per year. Oh, Fisk. All right, let's look at wide receivers. Then let's look at edges here. Tank Dill. Dell wants 9.5 per year. Bigsby wants 6 per year. 4 games left. How do playoffs? About 10 games left. Do we make it? You got to win, bro. You got to win out. Could bring in AJ Brown, dude, for a 1-year deal. I really don't hate this idea. Just overpay him a little bit. Bring in a decent wide receiver. A little bit old. He's 33. Does he want to play for us? We'll see. And then let's look at an edge here. Jonathan Cooper might not be a bad option. What about right edge? Boye Mafe. 12 mil a year. What about you? 13 mil a year, but you want to play for us. You'll probably play for us if you get this deal. So 1 year. Let's see. All right. So there's that. And then, all right, let's see. Let's go ahead and skip through, see if we get any of these guys here. Mike Gamer, let's go, baby. Little 10-day streak for the man. Did we get AJ Brown? Did we get the edge we went after? My signings, we do get Jonathan Cooper. AJ Brown is still, we're currently his top offer. Nobody else really wants him. We got 6 mil to work with here. Michael Pittman Jr. wants 5. Like, again, we could just bring these guys in at old age for a little bit of money. I'm going to pay him literally everything we have to at least get him or AJ Brown here. And then let's just sim. Previous. All right, streamers, genuine question. Who wins MVP tonight? MVP tonight? Oh, are the awards tonight? The award ceremony? I think Stafford wins it, bro. Unfortunately. Okay, we get AJ Brown. We also get Michael Pittman. Let's go, baby. We also get Jonathan Cooper. We spend literally every dollar we have, but we improve the roster while doing it. Now the only thing I got to go ahead and see is what do I have for picks? I might have traded my picks, dude. I don't remember. This menu is terrible right now. Yeah, but what's up, buddy? Oh my lord, dude, this thing is so slow. Okay, so we have 3 round 1 picks. We have 2 round 2 picks, a round 3. Dude, we are actually in a really, really good spot right now. Let's fucking go, boys. That's big. All right, dude, we need to update our team before we go into the scouting process here. All right, so we get to view the private workouts. Before that, let's go ahead and adjust our lineup. And go ahead and see here, dude. I'll move my fat ass to the bottom right here. All right. So somehow Michael Pittman's a 91. Stein's up to an 86. Stein did get hurt, which was a killer. We got A.J. Brown, of course. O-line looks pretty good. Our running game, we could honestly probably use a little bit better of a back outside of Dakota Bowe. Downs left. We do have Jonathan Cooper up to a 93 with, again, guys, these are not their actual overalls. Nobody shows their actual overall right now. This is all with certain coach abilities on. So I think the O-line is going to need some help. And I really want to target offense because we were really good on defense last year. I think we just kind of ball out on offense. I think that's what it's going to come down to. All right. Trey Beltran could be a nice little replacement here. Dude, these menus are fucking terrible, dog. Another left edge, Ezekiel Fields. I mean, I feel like I know Abdul Carter's a unit and a half, dude, but like I don't want to trade up either because I don't want to burn any of these picks. There's a lot of edges, dude. Like a lot of edges here. Dante McCray. I think I like the edge rusher we saw earlier, number 2. And we have pick number 8 right now. This running back. What about this running back here? Uncle Daryl. Is he an elusive back? What is he? What did it just say he was? Elusive back. This right edge here, Bryce Kilmer. Not bad. I think my favorite edge that I've seen is probably the 2 spot right here, Fields. We don't need a tackle. I wouldn't mind a D tackle. A D tackle is something I really wouldn't mind, but I think I like the nose rusher a little bit better. So let me look at a couple of these guys. Shaquem Jefferson. This guy looks actually pretty fucking solid here. Party all night. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, but you played since they updated this game. The menus are fucking diarrhea. Diaz having C awareness is not my ideal thing. He just didn't even participate in the combine, so that's cool too. So I'm not going to draft Diaz. Terrible, Yabo. About this wide receiver, dude. Projected round 1 to 2 talent. Did I just look at this left edge? I didn't. He's a power rusher. This guy looks pretty good here. Great speed. 9th in the 40-yard dash. He looks pretty good across the board. Super laggy. Super just slow. Unresponsive, Yabo. All right. I got to figure out what I want to do with these picks, man. Really got to figure out what I want to do with these picks. Adrian Herrera. Doesn't look bad, but he's around 1 to 2 talent. Doesn't look anything crazy here. I haven't found a favorite here yet, dude. I might end up trading these picks if I can get a decent edge. Worse. I would say worse, Yabo. This guy's projected 2 to 3, round 2 to 3 here. Reed, but he's a power rusher. Yeah, no, I'm all set. He's not a nose tackle. I'm gonna look at this guy here, Darren Hayes. Got good speed. He's got great strength. Broad jump, 20-yard shuttle. He's 2nd in that. 1st in the broad jump. 3rd in the vertical jump. Bench press. He's 7th. I want to take a look at this guy a little bit more. We do need one more D tackle is what we just, I mean, not even to start necessarily, but we do need it for a little bit of depth. We got cornerback, man to man. I could use another corner too, actually. You got speed on you, Oscar? You got good speed, not great speed though, buddy. Shambus, what's up, buddy? What's up, my brother? I probably don't need another one, but let me just look at Andy Bradshaw, just why not, out of Ohio State. First and bench press, but he's pretty late in everything else. I want to hit on these picks, dude. I really do. I almost want to trade back. I didn't love any of the top guys early on. This guy's a zone corner. This guy's a top 5 wide receiver at 22 here. He's a physical wide receiver. Cullen Fisher, top 5 out of Notre Dame. He's got all A's across the board. This kid looks like unfucking real here. A awareness, A vision, A break tackle. I mean, dude, how can we not draft this kid? Cullen Fisher is somebody I definitely want to draft. Top 5 talent. Definitely a big fan of that guy. Definitely a big fan of that guy. We got a playmaker in Mason Martin and then Sean Krieg. What's nice is I could probably trade A.J. Brown if I needed to and trade, what's his name? This guy's got solid speed. Just not a fan of that right away. Mason Martin. I was like, if I could get a good deep threat, that'd be cool too, because we don't really have that deep threat. Who's this other guy? This third guy. This round 1 talent. Deep threat. Sean Krieg. Or Craig. These guys. 5'8". No, not a big fan of you, buddy. Sorry. I mean, he looks pretty good. He's got A deep route, D short route, D medium route. No. Reliable. What's up, buddy? How we doing, guy? How we fucking doing? Resigned our will. We got another A vertical threat. This power back, Victor Cheeks. Victor, how good are your cheeks, bro? Another power back. This guy's an elusive back at 42. Spencer Randall. Great speed. Great jumping. Elite acceleration. Catching isn't the greatest. A Ortiz is another power back. Like, I want an elusive back that looks good here, dude. Let me look at Marco Ortiz. Solid speed is just not what I want. I don't have, like, that elite speed guy. Any corners that look good outside of this defensive tackle? Did I scout the defensive tackle or did I not? Who was it again? It was the nose tackle? Was it Bradshaw? Is this who it was, or am I drunk? That wasn't Bradshaw. Who the fuck was it, dude? You got fired? Oh, no. Was it Hayes, then? It was Hayes. Okay, I already did it to Hayes. Okay. This guy's a zone corner. And personally, I just don't like zone corners. So I'm going to leave that. Got a man-to-man. Another man-to-man. Another A-zone down here. We don't have a lot of good man. I mean, chat, dude, I don't like a lot of these motherfuckers. We are already set at linebacker. The edge at 2 looks pretty good, I will say. Like, this guy looks pretty good, Fields, but I can't imagine he drops. We don't need a tackle. We could use another wide receiver, but I really like this guy, Fisher. I'm probably going to take him. About Troy Winters, maybe? He's got A awareness here. Are you a deep threat with solid speed, brother? Fucking lock it in here, guy. Kyle, appreciate that follow, dude. Not going to take a fullback. Not really going to take a halfback. Let me check out Castillo. No. All right. Who was the guy I'm going to check out, dude? This running back. Was it Victor Cheeks? No, it wasn't. It was Spencer Randall. And then I'm going to try to look at one more elusive back, maybe down the board here. Austin Peralta. Give me good speed here, Austin. Let me see if any of these guys got elite speed on them. Spencer Randall's the only one, so that actually was a pretty good snipe. With great. He looks pretty good across the board. This guy's got good. This guy's got elite. He's a receiving back. This guy's got good. Elite jumping, elite change of direction. This guy looks pretty good, actually. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's a top 5 talent. That's why. 5'7"? What the fuck, Richard? I actually might look at Daryl Burnett. Why not? We don't have anybody else to scout out, chat, so let's go ahead and look at Uncle Daryl here. Here we go, man. We're going in to the draft. This is make or break for us this year. Let's go. Remember. Aiden, you got to start it. You got to start it, buddy. I mean, dude, holy crap, these menus are lag. I don't mean to keep bringing it up, dude, but it's not even moving for me. I can't, like, advance. Is Madden, for people who play Madden pretty consistently, are they pretty good at updating menus pretty quick? All right. Let me just view the draft board. We're pick 11, 18, and 24. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so Daryl Burnett is a top 5. Of course, Trey Beltran is a top 5. Where's the D tackle I was looking at? How is Hayes a fucking 2 to 3 talent, dog? His combine stats look good. He's got B's across the board. He's got A pursuit. He's got injury as an A is probably what's fucking him up. And he's got 1 F to him. All right. Well, I'm just going to sim to it. There's nobody else that I really kind of want crazily. And then one thing I do want to look at is the other RB. He's around 2 to 3 talent. Spencer Randall. This kid looks unbelievable, but fuck it. Here we go. Skip ahead to my next user pick here. All right, let's see who's still on the board here. Pause this draft. Nobody drafted that wide receiver, correct? Couple edges drafted. That makes sense. Barnett went. The QB went. Knight went. Shaquem Jefferson went. Darren Hayes did go at 10 too. So that actually does make sense. Darren Hayes is gone. So I think I'm just going to go to our top 5 talent, Fisher. But let me look real quick at... I might go this guy out of Notre Dame. Chase Hulangang Bun Young. Whatever the fuck his name is. This kid looks like a legit edge. Yabo, help me out here, dude. Do I go Uncle Chase here, dude, or do I go Fisher? Because Fisher's projected pick 22. We got pick 11, pick 18. He looks like the #1 player of the draft. All right, fair enough. Cullen Fisher, welcome to the team, buddy. He could be the #1 player in the draft. Absolutely. He's #2 player in the draft. Looks the ball into his hand. Strong catches through contact, which we need. And then catches will regularly make top 10 highlight reels. He also is a hidden dev. Let's go. 93 speed, too, which I actually did not expect out of the young man. Next user pick. Hopefully that edge is there. If not, I may look at... Was that it? Was that Bryce Kilmer? I think it was. I think it was Bryce Kilmer, unfortunately. No, it's actually not. Chase Hulamamamang is still here. Weakest position is tight end. Strong position is D-line. What do we think here? I think I like Chase Hulalongang. Love this pick. Let's do it. He's a round 1 talent. He is pick 16. We get him at 18. Let's go. Saying one of our weak positions is line because I guess we don't have backup linemen. Let me look at a lineman, and then if not, I'm going to take a backup tight end too. This vertical threat we didn't even look at. Ben Vals. He's got great speed, second out of the tight ends in a 40-yard dash. Elite agility, good change of direction. This kid looks like a dog. I won't even cap to you. This kid looks like a unit. The only thing I have, is there any cheese left over for me? This is going to be my pick. I'm going to check out this center and this right guard real quick just to see. Nothing really special here. Uncle Jeff. Well, that guy's got a couple A's, but he got a lot of C to F's, which could be a certified dog shit pick. One more time. Let's look at this right guard. This guy's got a lot of firsts in the combine, but no. I think it's going to be the tight end here, boys. I think it's going to be the tight end. Is there any of them out of Iowa here? No. Vertical threat? What about Josh Garcia out of Georgia? No, he doesn't look like the other guy. Right guard has Star Dev. This guy? Esteban? Okay. Well, it ain't superstar. Well, we're good. I don't really need a right guard. It says we do have a weak position at tight end, so I'm just going to take him. I'm going to take this tight end, but good comms here. Base, thank you. Ranked number 29 in true value, so we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. Excellent speed for a tight end, just in case somehow, some way we get hurt. All right, now let's back up some linemen here. We got a D-tackle. No, we didn't get a D-tackle. That's what I need to get, a D-tackle. We get 2 second-round picks here. Free safety, strong safety. Don't really need it. D-tackle is got... I'm not going to look at that guy. Fuck that. I probably should. He's picked 53. No, he's got... He looks terrible. A couple guys that are decent later in the draft. I'll probably just leave this for a little bit. Push this off. Any corners that are good right now? No. Any O-line that's good right now? Just QBs. Bunch of QBs right here. This guy's a zone. Strong safety. Again, we don't really need it. Corners a zone. Halfback. I might see what I can get for this pick, dude. I'm going to check out Grove just in case. No. There's nothing here, dude, that I really like. Why not trade back later in the draft, get a couple extra picks, and maybe see what I can get out of this. Yeah, no, I'm going to trade back. Trade back or just see what I can get for 2 second-round picks. That'd be cool. I would love to get a D-tackle. Trade center. Trade finder. Let's see, boys. What will you give me for 2 defensive tack? 2 second-round picks. A running back would be nice. Star wide receiver, Dom Young, or a corner. We just did draft the wide receiver, so I think I'm all right on that. Left guard, I don't really need. Cornerback, I don't really need. I mean, dog, I don't know here. It says we need a defensive tackle, which I fucking know, bro. I just don't know what I can get here. Any team? You want to give me a D tackle, bro? You want to give me a D tackle? Quincy Coles. This guy's a 92 overall X Factor. How the fuck could I get him? They want a wide receiver. What if I do this and see if I can give you A.J. Brown and Michael Pittman? Or one or the other. Show me the money. Is Pittman going to get me out of the cap space, though, is the only question. Shake up the lead, trade for Lamar Jackson? Trade for Lamar Jackson? Bro, what? Come on, don't do that to Brant. I mean, fuck, dude, what more do you want from me? We don't really have that much to give you, bro. Want a left guard? We really don't need... Look at our defensive tackles real quick. We got Booty Chaser at an 84. We got T. Bannon, but dude, an X Factor would literally change our line. An X Factor would change our fucking line. What else do you guys want? Strong safety? Do we have a strong safety? Quintarius Smith, this fucking dumbass. What about this guy? Come on, this guy move the needle at all? Look at my second round next year. And my fourth round. Come on, man. What are we fucking doing here? Angel, have a good rest of your night, brother. I appreciate you hanging out as always, handsome. Holy fucking shit, dude. Are you kidding me? We need a replacement almost for who we just lost on our D-line, dude. That's why I'm kind of targeting this guy so heavily. These picks are all terrible. Vasquez, Big Chungus, about Floyd, about right tackle. We don't have anybody to give you. I don't think we can swing it, boys. A strong safety. I don't think there's anything we can do. I can try one more thing here, and that's offer them the round 5 from this year and see if that moves the needle at all. I mean, we're so close, dude. We're so fucking close. What else can I give you? Can I give you an additional future first? Like, is there another first that I can give you later? I'm not gonna be playing in 2032. Take it, bro. Fucking have it. See if we can keep this second round pick if we need it. It'll put us over the salary cap. What? Dog, what are we talking? How would that put you over the salary cap? How would that put them over salary cap? It'll put you over the salary cap, but it says it doesn't. It says we'll have 540K. Let me just throw this strong safety in to get rid of a little bit more cap. Will that be work? The Broncos, unfortunately, we can't consider it. Bro, you have 13 mil worth of cap room, bro. I can't trade after the draft. I won't have these 2 picks. ET's like, hit this gritty while you're getting fucking trade scummed. All right, I got you. Little gritty. Gritty. Yeah, I was going to try for another DT, but I just can't fucking do it. I think we're just going to have to... Hey, you hit that shit. Did I? Whoa. Whoa here. Did I? I mean, dude, these draft picks are fucking horrid. This second round is diarrhea. Can't trade for the future. All right, somebody come up with a suggestion. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. I don't know what to do with these picks, dude. They're all terrible. Draft a running back and a guard. They're usually good in the second. There's literally no guards. And we already wanted to draft, I think, a running back. And we just didn't get him. All right, let me look at the running backs. Posey? Where's Posey at? Posey is a day 3 pick. Bonds is a 2 to 3 talent. Got good speed. I mean, these motherfuckers suck, Yabo. I don't know what to tell you. They're diarrhea, bro, unfortunately. I like Posey. I do. I don't mind Posey. I think I have to move these picks. I think I have to. I don't know how I'm going to, but I'm gonna have to move these picks. Get some offers. Let's see what we got here for next round first. Marvin Mims and a cornerback, Juan Winston. Honestly, I actually wouldn't mind Juan Winston. And if we can get back a 3rd rounder for this draft, I actually wouldn't hate this. I think I like, yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Let's do it. Let's see if I can get a 3rd rounder from them too. Let me just see who you have at defensive tackle, just in case, though. Yeah, Jalen Carter, bro. I can't somehow... Dude! Oh, Cactus is on their team! Could I get Jalen Carter from him? I don't have the cap room as a thing. All right, so I'm gonna get a corner from them and then dump them a corner for a 3rd rounder. Hopefully we get their 3rd rounder this year. Do you have one? You do. Okay, so we'll do that. And then I got to dump you a corner because I got no salary. It's the last year. Don't care about cap. Yeah, but it won't let me make the trade. Let me see if it'll let me, but I don't think it will. See? Wish it would, bro. I wish. All right, we'll dump him a corner. We got Loose Anus at an 87. And then who's getting this draft? But the 2nd round right now, there was not a single pick that was any bit decent. So I'll take a superstar corner. And now we're in this round. I'm going to look to draft maybe some O-line and maybe some D-tackles. Even if it's a reach, dude, I honestly don't mind right now. Another D-tackle. Like, none of these guys even have B awareness, dude. This is crazy. Jerry Barrett right here looks terrible off the rip. I got to pause the clock again. I will say that thing pisses me off about MLB, bro. You can't pause the clock. It's crazy. All right, fuck it. I'm reaching. Come on. Give me some good D tackles here. I don't care about nothing but the tide. Oh, they're only speed rushers. They're only speed rushers. That is not good news. This guy's got elite speed, though. This guy could be pretty good. Looks really good outside of bench press, so that's not bad. He's got B's. This is probably going to be my guy if I don't find anybody better. I'm not a big speed rusher guy, though. Normally, the nose tackles are significantly better. Speed rusher. This guy looks very good, too, in terms of all his combine stats. A tackle. Other guy looks a little bit better here. Did I look at Barrett? I did look at Barrett, yeah. Jonathan Wilbur, he's got elite speed, elite jumping, but not quite as good as the original first guy here. Little 10x2. Certified pencil. AJ Craig. A finesse moves. I mean, these guys look okay. I'm going to take the first guy I saw, though. I like him the most. Little skinny ween. Little skinny ween. Nothing wrong with a little skinny ween. I think it's Dom Marsh is the one we liked. Dom Marsh is true value number 24. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Snipe out of the young man. We'll take that all day. All right, what else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need here? I think I'm going to draft that running back that was a receiving back. Where's the receiving back guy that was around 3 talent? I don't even give a shit. He had elite speed or really good speed. What was it? I'm not even going to look, guys. This could hurt us. I will tell you right here, right now, this could hurt us. But let's get a receiving back. Really good? Oh, let's find out here. LaShawn Posey, receiving back with elite speed, number 65 in true value. Can I get a bang? Where can I sign up for the Fuck a Fan contest? Much love. Tier 3 sub to the channel, and you're automatically entered for up to 25 back shots per month from the man on the camera. If you can withstand 25 back shots. If you can withstand them. All right, any of these wide receivers, any of these talented guys? No. Gross. This guy's a playmaker, though. He's got a little bit of B awareness. Only guy I'm going to check out here. Nope. I'm actually going to pass here. You look like fucking tits, bud. All right, maybe let's draft some O-line depth, potentially. Couple pass protectors. Jacob Cortez. Oh, my God. I know it's a 5th round, dude, but... Holy hell, guy. Holy hell, guy. I know I don't need to be, but I'm a big ratings guy compared to skills guy. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Eagles, have a good one, buddy. Sorry this draft is taking so long, guys. I know I'm taking a little bit, but it's also really not helping us. The fact that this game is fucking slow as dick today. And then an A pass protection out of him. I'm excited to get down to you, Bubba. Brandon looks pretty good here. Actually, don't look bad, buddy. Was it slow 2 days ago? I have no idea. Kelly was just in the chat earlier, and he said they did an update. So, I mean, it probably was that, is what he said. I don't know when it was. He said maybe they did the update yesterday. I kind of like the guy with A pass block the most. Mac, appreciate the follow. What up, man? I like the A pass block, but he's got F run block. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it, Jared. Can't fucking do it. This just seems like a pretty bad draft. Planet, what's up, man? How we doing today, dude? Appreciate you popping in the stream, my man. I think we honestly got as good as we're going to get. I like this guy. Off the rip. Tiller, no. I'm all set, buddy. I have a hanging toenail right now. It's the worst, dude. Kind of want to scream and shout. I'm not liking these guys at all. Give me somebody good, man. Give me somebody in the rough here. Give me somebody in the rough. Why do you all have A pass block and fucking F run block? Can we get a guy with a little bit of balance, please? D run block. Okay. I know it's late in the draft, man, but damn, son. Damn, son. Okay, now we got a man with a little bit of balance. Will Divine here. He's also got elite strength. He does have 4 different C to Fs, but fuck it, I'm balling. Show me the money. Will Divine is number 37 in true value. Guys, listen. That's all you got to have is a little bit of patience. Does he have star dev? Or he has hidden dev at least. Okay. Bang, bang. Pretty much just drafting for depth at this point. We don't really need anything else. All night. Was that a right guard? Okay, so we got all through the other guys. I know sometimes you take a second to draft, man. I know it does take a minute. It can get tough, but patience pays off, boys. You gotta find somebody that looks well-rounded. This guy, what about run block here? Yeah, I'm just not even gonna look at you. Sorry, pal. All right, B run block, B. No, I don't think we're gonna get anybody else out of this. Defensive tackle? Nope, not even a B. Not even a B to the name here. This guy's got a lot of draft a backup QB. I'm gonna try to look at some elite speed guys. We have a backup QB. It's the 500-pound man. This guy's got an elite next to his name here. Julius Hyde, deep threat here. Okay, fuck no, never mind. Draft Tom Brady. True. Could draft a kicker too, or a fullback. I might look at a fullback. Let me see if I can get anybody with a banger. Rises to the occasion in big moments. I like you immediately, but you got solid kick power, buddy. The fastest QB available, says Yabo. Yabo says, just don't even look. Just draft the fastest QB available. Yabo, done. This guy's got solid speed. I do not want him. Demarius Hall out of NC State. All right, Yabo says draft him. The fastest QB available is Demarius Hall. He was ranked number 377. That guy can fill the fucking Gatorades up. All night, you're my starlight. I need you. All right, 1 7th-round pick for the man. I'm literally just going to go for somebody that is a fullback. Actually, let me really quick check out a blocking tight end. This guy's got a lot of A's to his name, just saying. A pass block, B run block. What is it? Pass block is A. B run block. I'm going to draft this guy, the Top Gun. Robert. Bro, I went to high school with a guy named Robert Frazier. You know, he maybe did some things that may end up in... Oh my God! Number 14 in true value. I got to take a picture of this to send to my friends. Hold on here. Oh. Number 14 in true value. We get him at the end of the draft. Turns out this Robert Frazier is a good guy. The guy that I knew owns an ice cream factory and turned out to be a pedophile. So, you know, I'm glad this guy's doing good stuff. I'm fucking glad this guy's doing good stuff. Spilled my water everywhere. Glad it wasn't on my computer. I gotta send this in my guys' group chat. They're gonna laugh on this one. No, that's a real thing. Real thing. I gotta send this to my buddy. That's so funny, bro. Holy fuck, buddy. Holy guy. Pedro's here to meet a 15-year-old. Pedro might be Robert Frazier then. Turns out he might be him. All right, draft recap. Let's see if we got any superstars here, man. Fisher, Cullen Fisher here. is a hidden dev. Could be a superstar. Could change the game. He's also an 86 overall right out the 8. Imagine Frazier was here hate watching. He could have been, dude. Could have been. Colin Frazier is a star dev, unfortunately. You know, we'll take a star, but, you know, we needed a superstar to go ahead and change the offense. Change that number. What's the number? Chase Houdalangi. Chase Houdalangi here. Turns out he is a star dev, man. Damn it, dude. You know who's not going to be playing at the Super Bowl? Who? I love that. Chase looks good, though. Chase looks actually really good. Ben Vahalis up to a 78. Wow, that's not good. Danny, that is a great strategy. Only 84 speed, dude. They were hyping him up in the draft like he was unbelievable. Dom Marsh, also a hidden dev, dude. Let's go. Dom Marsh, I didn't check his dev. I sent the picture of Robert Frazier to my buddy. He goes, I bet he can hit the A gap like a motherfucker. He was used to running trains. Good God. Good God. Not the response I was looking for. Not the one, but that's the one I got. I want to see what this running back is. I feel like I know everybody else is not great, and then I want to check out Frazier, too. This guy's a 72. I'm kind of hoping he's a superstar dev that's going to change our team. But we do have the other superstar, which is Dakota Bowe. Star, fuck. Yeah, Danny been sleeping, bro. Danny didn't know what the fuck was going on here. Danny's like, Danny out in the clouds, bro. Okay, so we got you for the running back. We got Will Devine for the right guard. Is Will Devine anything good? Put Mark Mangino in the 8. Who? Chicky, who? Who the hell you talking about? Is it possible to have a superstar dev as a fullback, or is that not a thing? All right, let's see if this guy's ending up being a superstar dev. I'm going to laugh my fucking ass. No, he's a normal dev. All right, well, okay. All right, boys. That is going to do it for the draft, and that's going to do it for the stream tonight. Before you go, stream is just the same thing except 1 hour earlier tomorrow. So we're going live 3 to 7. We have some plans with some friends tomorrow night. So 3 to 7, okay? Tomorrow night for Farmer Friday. Kentucky legend, look him up. Who is this guy? Mark Mangino. I don't think he was a football player. He's got a fucking build and a half on him, though. YouTube, I love you, boys. I'll see you later. For Twitch, we're going to send you guys over to Uncle Hopper. Apparently, Hopper.